understand, but everyone to blame. You act so proud, you should be ashamed. You got nothing to do, but everything to lose. You cry like you're being abused. I can see and hear, I don't really care. I don't understand, I don't wanna be a friend. I can think and feel, I don't think you're real. I don't understand, I don't wanna be a friend. I don't wanna hear from you, hear about the things you do. I don't wanna hear you out about what you're going through. It's a pretty simple fact, I don't like the way you act. We really can't talk it out. I don't wanna talk it out. I don't wanna hear from you, hear about the things you do. I don't wanna hear you out about what you're going through. It's a pretty simple fact, I don't like the way you act. We really can't talk it out. I don't wanna talk it out.
DMs, trips to Jamaica, you know, all that good stuff. Lawtubegate, we got a bunch. Send a like and we'll start soon.
I'm wondering what kind of rut you need to be stuck in to be recording music review videos. I'm wondering what kind of rut you need to be stuck in to be watching music review videos. I think it's I watch a needle drop or obnoxious snobs, brainwashed by media and other drugs. They get off, I'm mentally jacking off, and they talk too much about retarded stuff. And that's the kind of ride you need to get out of. You're an MK Ultra victim, you got poison in your system. Why the fuck are you listening to a nerd with bad opinions? You eat shit and you love it. You're a douchebag and a faggot. You have shitty taste in music, so ugly and fucking stupid. I think it's I watch a needle drop or obnoxious snobs, brainwashed by media and other drugs. They get off on mentally jacking off, and they talk too much about retarded stuff. And that's the kind of rut you need to get out of. Needle drop is just commercials for kids with parents that are divorced. They talk a lot about nothing at all, probably cause they're high on Adderall. They get fucked up ass and love it. They have really shitty taste in music. There's nothing worse than a no-file, except maybe a fucking pedophile. I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. I'm a schemer boy, I'm a dreamer boy. I love a girl that I don't even fucking need a boy. Baby, I'm a beamer boy, need a beamer boy. I want a C3, that's a two-seater boy. Oh my cash out, shorty pass out, take your ass out, then I pass out. Oh yeah, I hit that, shorty get back. I got nothing knows, on my list that. Yeah, I'm in my zone now, put my phone down. I'm on my own now, I'm on my own now. She wanna go down, I'm a real one. I hit hold on, but look at you bro. See me doing shows now, I'm a pro now. I got hoes now, I got to go now. But they don't wanna hear that, they want that real shit. They want a drug bar, that I can feel shit. Never coming home now, all alone now. Cause I'm a bros now, cause I'm a bros now. Feel like I'm no one, that's what they told me. I'ma show ya, I was chosen. Hey, I'm a beaver boy. I'm a beaver boy. Or nothing, give a fuck. Shoot you down like a buck, run you down with my truck to the ground. You're out of luck. I'm hammered up, suck my cock. Shoot you down with my Glock, run you down out of town with my truck. I'm hammered up.
Welcome, everybody, to a rare edition of Saturday Night Sen. And the reason we need to do a Saturday show is because we need to finish up the Baldo Tour, the Rekieta Exposed Tour. Somebody said Baldo Tour in the chat earlier. I completely agree with that. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Baldo Tour, but yeah, it's pretty much what we're going to do today. And if you're wondering what I was doing while my amazing music was playing, because it is amazing. I think we can agree with that, chat. These songs are amazing. Okay. But like, if you guys are wondering, I was actually browsing the farms, right? Like a true professional 15 minutes before my stream. I gotta say, holy fucking shit, they chronicled a lot. All right, and we got like breaking news, not breaking Baldo news, but just breaking news in general. Freaking April is acting like a VPD woman right now. Let's see. Yeah, she is. Apparently she's going off on Twitter right now, or Zitter, as most people like to call it now. And apparently that's going on, but I guess, you know, Nick has a type. Oh, is he? This is it's one of the highlighted ones over here. Let me show it for you guys real quick. Let me put this totally legit VTuber avatar on the little corner right here. And as you can see here, we got April Anderson, aka April Law 111. She might have to change that law soon, because we know Rekieta's gonna have to, because Rekieta is no longer an attorney. Well, he's not a practicing lawyer anymore. Well, actually, he hasn't been a practicing lawyer in a while. He's just not allowed. Help me out here, chat. What happened to our good friend Nicky Rackets? He's a former lawyer. He's no longer a lawyer because he didn't pay his stupid fucking fees. I don't know if he paid Montegraph yet. I don't think he did. But the funny thing is, Nick can pay just about everybody else. He's using the remains of his funds or whatever to give a nonce Patrick Melton money in his chat to, you know, cuck to his ex-boyfriend, Aaron Imholte, giving him money. Going to the Lawtubers and super chatting and calling them snakes, apparently. That's what he has money for, not anything else. There we got his bipolar girlfriend currently popping off on Twitter, or the Zitter, as they call it. She's cryptically, vaguely posting, which is kind of weird. Says, please call when you're ready. I don't know how else to ask you. Continues on, I realize what a fool I was. I won't make the same mistake again. Somebody called the Anti-Broadcast says the dark night of the soul. Only the strong can make it through, but they come out the other side with the treasure. Give yourself a shot. Being alone for a while isn't so bad. April Anderson says, I've been alone for a long time. and I'm finding I'm still scared. So I have no idea. Keep in mind, this is like a 40-year-old woman. Last I checked. I don't know, man. Oh, what's going on with the Reketas? It's definitely a shithole. All right, it's definitely not going well. Looks like she's on one today. So we got that. We also want to cover the DM leaks, chat. This was posted on October 29th, so it's been a little bit. But we're going over the entirety of the DM leaks between former mod Kalia and Rekieta, where they had a lovely conversation about, what was it? Trips to Jamaica. Rekieta definitely not getting pegged. Talking about Redo the Healer with one of the lovely African-American gentlemen over there. Etc. Etc. So overall, just a good fucking time, right? Just a great time. Average time for the rackets. Okay, the Law Pope. Okay, no longer Law. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get used to that. Got a couple things. So get ready. Get your snacks, whatever you need. Alright. And I will just get right into it. Shout out to everybody here. April doing van life vids would be totally appropriate. Always pay your coke dealer. Apparently he can still have private client until 2025 unless the declaration is wrong. That's right. Okay. You know what? We got too much to cover on Rekieta, and I want to get through everything. I'm going to be really mad if we can't get through everything. So yeah, you know what? These side topics, you know, I wanted to talk a little bit about this, a little bit of censorship in the anime, manga, and gaming. That's going to have to go. I wanted to talk about Grums. Everybody knows Grums, I think. Not having the best time. But you know about, we don't have time for that either. Gotta get rid of that. I wanted to talk about Stephen Vanell Cuxtony, the Omni Cuck. Mr. He'll let you rail his wife. Just being a fucking idiot for like the 200th time. But we don't have time for that. So we're just gonna get right into the April ad. Is that Keanu? Why is Keanu showing off her fucking body? That's the first thing I see in April's fucking tweets. What the fuck? What am I looking at? Okay. And now she's like quote tweeting. She's quote tweeting is it Kino Shay or whatever. I don't know what's going on here. And she is kind of going crazy. She's having a Rekieta meltdown. Maybe I should have retitled this entire thing April imholte, April Anderson, whatever they want to be called. Copestream, I think. Maybe, perhaps. But you know what? I've been really, really looking to get right into these DMs because I wanted to read them. And some of the lawyers in Lawtubegate have also read them. And speaking of the lawyers, you see the lovely poll over there. Whose side are you taking between Rekieta and Lawtubegate? All right, I've seen, because I put out videos about this already, right? Nate the lawyer went ahead and put out some interesting information, chat. Nate the lawyer basically told everybody Rekieta promised these lawyers. Nate the lawyer, on civil law, legal mindset. All the people that showed up in his panels, legal bites, Hogue Law, a cut of Nick's pie. Nick made over about $200,000 in super chats. And by Nick's own words, he said that he was going to find a way to compensate everybody. Because, you know, the people in his panel added so much. And without them, you know, Nick would just be a rambling, crying alcoholic. Much like he is now. Seems pretty legit. So humble. So much integrity. And then we find out it was all a lie. Yeah, sorry. No, time traveling. Yeah, it's all a fucking lie. However, on the flip side, chat, I got some people that are like, well, Lawtube's full of fucking weasels anyway. Well, Lawtube's fucking stupid because they got finessed by the Baldo King. Well, that fucking legal mind. Listen, man, I don't even know what the whole lore is with legal mindset. I don't know. I don't know what's
Somebody is
going on.
gonna fucking
I
beat the
think
fuck out of you
some
for some of
people
the stupid shit that you
don't
fucking
like
said.
legal mindset. Chat,
about the squirrel
do
that
you
Nick is
people
jealous
like
of?
legal
Not
mindset?
about
I
being
think he's a
euthanized.
decent
Well,
guy, but I
maybe
don't know
that
much
is right,
about
but
him.
the
What do you
attention and
guys
support
think?
it
What
was
do you
getting.
think of Andrew, legal mindset? I'm actually quite curious. Gigi, thank you for the 5. Talk about the squirrel that Nick is jealous of. Not about being euthanized. Well, maybe that as well. But the attention and support it was getting. The squirrel that Nick is jealous of. Okay. I guess I'm just being a boomer. I have no idea what that means. But there you go. Second in command. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sure, I like Andrew. Man, legal mindset. More like legal dick sucker. Damn. Let's see. He's fine. More like daddy mindset. Legal mindset's pretty good. Andrew's a snake, but not a pedophile. Don't care about the weeb lawyer. Great on Disney versus Florida law. I like legal mindset a lot. He's good. Somebody says animate pervert. Well, I mean, at the ending of the day, as a bear would say, he's still better than Rekieta, right? But yeah. So apparently, I mean, there's some figures that are not as liked or indifferent. People are indifferent about. Actually, I wish I could get this clip. Maybe we can find it on Sean's. And by the way, I've been thinking of covering VTuber news chat. I know, like, I made a poll on my community post a while back, and you know, a large majority of you guys were like, "Fuck no, stay away from that shit. Don't fucking cover it." But when it's dry season, chat, might have to do it. I might have to. There's other stuff. But speaking of Sean over here, yeah. So there was Sean and Nate the lawyer, I believe, were speaking about it. I don't know if Nate the lawyer is necessarily good with Andrew, because I believe that when I was listening to this, and I think it was in regards to the April imholte omnibus hearing, and Sean booted up a stream, and he had Unsubble with him, and then later on he had Nate. And I believe that Nate did, along with saying that Nick said he would compensate everybody, he also said something along the lines of like, well, Andrew was really behind Nick during that whole Hogue Law versus Legal Bites thing, or whatever. Kind of something that, like, Nick kind of said, you know? I'm not trying to give the Baldo guy, you know, a W, the Baldo King, or anything, right? Because God knows he doesn't deserve it. But, you know, there's, like, some things that kind of add up. So I'm not really caught up on it. I'm not really sure what's going on. But no hate towards legal mindset. I think he's fine. You know, he's just kind of there, doing his own thing. He hasn't, you know, given his kids cocaine, right? He hasn't, you know, let the mother of his children be disrespected on a regular basis. He hasn't had his midlife crisis. He hasn't conned his audience yet. He hasn't done any of that, right? So, so the silver lining here is kind of can give him a break, right? In fact, what is it the legal mindset and all the Lawtubers are covering these days? The Sarah Boone trial? I hope I got that right. But if that's the case, think of it. In an alternate reality, Nick could have just covered that, just addressed his controversy once, and then moved on. And I'm sure a bunch of people would have forgotten. But instead, he decided to spurg, mauled, cope, seed, whatever other buzzwords on the interwebs these days. And now we're here to where Rekieta is just kind of openly having conversations with people where he's threatening to strike them, as well as going back and talking about certain trips he had to Jamaica. All right, we all love Jamaica, man. And we're going to be looking a little bit of this. Again, I'm ready to get into these DMs. It's just like a first-time reaction of sorts. But don't worry, in case you think we don't have clips, no, we have plenty of clips. In fact, we didn't go over all of them yesterday. We have quite a bit more to go, and they average about like 20 minutes or so that's going to be fun. Don't worry, I got everything ready so that the sound isn't an issue. So we're going to have fun with that. But I want to get into this Callie the Vampire DMs between Rekieta over here. I don't know who this person is. I don't think does anybody know who this person is? Apparently Flash follows them. All I've heard about this person is that they're a former Rekieta mod. Somebody, I think maybe Breaking Baldo News said they were the OG Janny for Rekieta or something of that sort. I'm not sure. I've heard that they're close with Elissa clips. Not sure about that either. You're gonna have to kind of catch me up to speed on that. Mindset was a homeboy for Krakitz, dishing out good advice, and Krakitz thinks he's better and smarter and doesn't need to shut the fuck up like Mindset. And Sean advised him to. Okay, quick pull up the clip with Uncivil and the Icy Hot. Who's the Icy Hot? Who's the Icy Hot? Nick should have gotten legal bites as part of his harem. Honestly, probably. Yeah, he probably should have. Okay. All right. 12 minutes behind, so two timing it. Also, fellow base negative XP enjoyer. That's true. It's for real. Dude, his music is so good. I always ask people, what do you think of the song? And for the most part, a bunch of you like it, so that's cool. Glad we all in the Senny squad have a good taste in music. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. I think everybody can see that. Yeah, this is pretty good. And we have this on Discord, where all the terrible shit happens. You know, Jim once made this. Fuck. Let me see if I can find it. Jim once made this whole like thing where he gave advice, and he told everybody, "Stay the fuck away from Discord." And you know what? I fucking agree. Stay the fuck away from Discord. All right, Discord is a shit fest. Discord is bad. Discord will give you AIDS. Literal fucking AIDS, alright? If you can help it, stay the fuck away from Discord, or only use it as, I don't know, a business thing or some shit. I don't know, like, probably, yeah. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Jim's way. And this is actually a clip that I took. Oh, let's see. So let me see why all the bad things happen on Discord.
I don't know what it is about Discord. If it's some kind of satanic curse, if there's hoodoo voodoo involved, if it's just pure stupidity from horniness. But people that use Discord generally fall into a trap of having... I don't know what it is about Discord.
I think that's pretty fair. That's pretty fucking fair. Short, sweet, and to the point. Yeah, don't go to Discord. But let's go back. Let's see what's actually going on here. Oh, and by the way, I said this like yesterday or one of my other videos as well. If you have DMs with Rekieta, just share them. Put them out there. Give them the Breaking Baldo news. Give them to a farmer. Give them to Sean. I don't care. Like you might as well. Remember when Rekieta went ahead and tried to fucking op null, you know, and then went on stream and he's like, "Look, I got Josh Moon. I got him. I got null." Like, oh, those were happier days. I kind of miss Nick going live, to be honest. All right, this the mental break, like the mental mental gymnastics, the copium, if you will, is just fucking delicious. And we're gonna be looking at that because we still have like his local stream that he did. He got 3 clips to be exact. But this was on February 6th, 2023. Better times, I would assume. So Rekieta goes in and says, "Hey, I don't know what happened last night because I was basically unconscious, but I'm getting weird messages." Want to talk about anything? So, oh fuck. Oh yeah, this reminds me as well. You know, not to get off track here. Legal Mindset also dropped some hot goss, you know, along with Nate. Nate dropped it, but Legal Mindset also dropped that apparently Rekieta was having late night discussions with married women, so he was pulling a tipster, essentially. If you guys don't know who fucking tipster is, he's a lolcow from the commentary sped community. All right, the commentary speds defended tipster for about 5 years, maybe a little more. And the straw that broke the camel's back was tipster getting into a very, very nice friendship. Definitely not a relationship with our old good friend Lucas Roberts. And then that made the commentary speds just lose their mind. That's when the tipster guarding, the gut guarding for the tip was gone. Okay. But yeah, this was a textbook tipster behavior by Nikki over here. So we got Kalia responding. Believe that's how you say your name, saying, "Pull up." Rekieta says, "Talk to me." Pull up is a phrase with no meaning. What the fuck is this? Dude, this is gonna be bad. Damn, I thought you find it funny. Rekieta says, "I never know when people are joking anymore. So many people got actually mad at me, rolling on the floor like Jesus Christ." Callie says, how have you been? Thanks for shouting out my health like you did. It means a lot. I am still really sick. I see 2 more doctors this week. My dad also died 3 weeks ago, so I've been really depressed. Fuck that sucks about the jokes. Why are they so mad? Oh, 2 nights ago was a lot of fun. Apparently joking around and messing with people doesn't go well in there. The nose says, it's the same stuff about pulling up. People decide I was trying to have sex with you. Sorry, I'll try to give a. People were trying to decide to have. Wait, people decided I was trying to have sex with fans, and since I talked about trying drugs, I am now a drug addict. Jesus, that did not age. Well, you see. Well, let's see. Let's look at Father Time real quick. We fast forward a little bit, about a year. I don't know. Is Nick a little bit of a drug addict, chat? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being uncharitable here. Maybe I'm being bad fate. I think Nick is a little bit of a drug addict. I could be wrong, though. Correct me if your friendly neighborhood SEN is wrong. Rekieta says, people are really defensive because Cynthia completely went off the rails, threatening to dox people, etc. Trying to get them to calm the fuck down. Who the fuck is Cynthia? Callie said, why did you take illegal drugs in your state? I thought lawyers couldn't do. Oh shit, this is already coming out well. I thought lawyers couldn't do that or they'd lose their license. My god, the foreshadowing that we got in these DMs already, and we're only like at the beginning. Holy fucking shit. Nick says, not even close, but I did drugs out of the country. I did them in state one time. Oh my god. Did you ever do them when your kids were around? I bet you did. Oh man. Again, like the foreshadowing in this is fucking crazy.
Somebody is going to the fuck out of you with some of the stupid shit that you fucking say.
A YouTuber had squirrel and raccoon rescue pets named Peanut and Fred that he made videos with. The state of NY found out, raided his place, seized and euthanized the pets. Because government is evil.
That is pretty evil. But like, okay, now I kind of understand what. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, yeah. So I did read about that. Thank you for the $9.99, by the way. I did read about that. I think I saw it on my timeline. You guys don't understand. I am completely like when it comes to this social media shit. Right, or like the happenings, if you will, of the interwebs and anything going on in general. You know, I'm kind of out of the loop. Okay, I don't. I'm not trying to act like I'm better than anybody or purposely aloof and shit. There's just so much shit going on that sometimes I just don't have time. But I did hear about that. I was also seeing a lot of Elon tweeting. You know, a lot of this tribalism back and forth. You see fucking Hulk Hogan with P. Diddy and shit. The lefts and the rights trying to get a one-up on each other and then uncovering some dark shit. It's just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm just waking up. You know, I'm getting some G Fuel ready and I see the shit show. But yeah, thank you for the $9.99. I get it more. I get it. Justice for the peanut. Justice for peanut. That's good. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, by the way, you guys are probably wondering, why is this fucking guy pinning random comments? Well, my Senny squad, fan interaction is very important. So what I do, I find an interesting little comment that's made, a witty comment, a funny comment, I don't know, whatever it might be. I occasionally, on occasion, sometimes in the 2-hour mark, pin it because that's fun. I saw someone in my comments, like, from the stream yesterday, he's like, I'll pin a witty comment, waits 2 hours to do it. Hey, man, sometimes I just get caught up in the moment, okay? But yeah, that is definitely a thing I do, okay? Post me, maybe in a little bit. Justice for Sunny, Rekieta's dog. Oh, is Sunny's, wait, Rekieta's dog named Sunny? Oh, yeah, whatever happened to Rekieta's dog? I remember Rekieta mentioned he had a dog, and that's why he slipped or some shit. I think didn't he mention this like 3 months ago? What the fuck happened to him? Like, where is he? What's going on? Like, all I've seen, the only dog I've seen in Rekieta's house, as of like the last week is fucking April, because she hasn't gotten the hell out of there. She's still in there. But that's the only dog I've seen. Other than that, you know, I haven't even seen Lady Rackets around. I haven't seen anything other than, you know, April. So, I don't know, it's weird. It's a little weird. Anyway, moving on with these. Kalia says, once is still illegal. Just looking out for you. I don't want you to lose your license. Oh, the foreshadowing in this was so fucking bad, bro. Okay, I thought you loved Kiwi Farms. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys remember, like, I don't know how many of you guys, show of hands, by the way, how many of you guys were from Wii Wars? In case you don't know, putting a 1 in chat is a show of hands. That's you putting your hand up. You know, a 2 would be like a thumbs down or something. You know, so yeah, just show of hands. How many of you guys are from Wii Wars? You know that stupid little phrase Nick would say? He's like, uh-oh. I always hated that, but I think it is perfect for this scenario. I thought you loved Kiwi Farms, Nick. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? I haven't read it yet. I'm about to read it right now. Just so you know, this entire reaction is a first-time reaction. I have purposely gone out of my way to not read the bulk of this, just so I could experience it firsthand with all of you. All right. Hey, let's see. So Rekieta says, rolling on the floor laughing. They stopped loving me and started loving. Wait, what? They stopped loving me and started loving me. They also decided a whole bunch of really nasty shit about me and my wife. I'll always defend the farms and the right to exist, but it's hard to love people who call your spouse a whore constant. Man, that did not age well. Holy shit. Okay, chat, be honest with me. Do any of these things fucking age well? Holy fucking shit, bro. Okay, like, I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I don't know what to say, bro. Like, that did not age well. That's all I'm gonna say. That did not age well. Fucking AIDS, man. I always defend them, but the right to these call your spouse a whore con. But I mean, like, here's the thing, Nick. She is. We proved it. Everybody proved it. Popper Lives, thank you for gifting 5 Senny Squad memberships. They're called hats, by the way. Okay, you buy a hat for your hat. Appreciate it. It's really fucking weird too, you know, because I feel like they didn't even say anything out of line because everything they said was true, right? And it happens all the time. You know, it became a meme where Nick just said, it's not true. And then he just became like the Rage Twig, which is not the Rage Pig. You know, back when Ralph was still very, 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 you know, heavy set. Let's just call it that. He was the Rage Pig. But now we got Rekieta, who is the Rage Twig, you know? Holy fucking shit. He has embodied everything that Ralph is. Oh, that is a long fucking... Let's, I was trying to make this as legible as possible. Please tell me you can read that. That might be difficult. Okay. We'll try. We'll try it like this, okay? My VTuber head might be in the way. What do you think, chat? Should I take off my VTuber head? Should I go headless for a little bit just for this? What do you think?
Somebody is gonna fucking beat the fuck out of you for some of the stupid shit that you fucking say.
I don't know why people are surprised Discord leads to trouble. It's literally in the dictionary.
The fine print, no fucking novel there. Looked fine. Also, Mario Kart 13. Thank you for 5. I don't know why people are surprised. Discord leads to trouble. It's literally in the dictionary. Man, I don't know. Okay, some of us are a little naive to the world. Okay? Rage Twig is fine. Rage Twig is appropriate. Oh no, Sleepy Hollow Zen. Yeah, it looks like ... Bro, should I just take my head off? I don't fucking know. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna read it. You just have to trust me. All right. Fuck, it is a novel. All right, whatever. Okay. Kalia says, oh, I see. Not all they say is bad or wrong, though. I haven't noticed a ton of people using whore towards Lady Racket. Is it over the lewds? Because I was calling Sally a whore last night for posting so many lewds. I recall you saying Do not take lewd photos or share them, but only with your wife or husband. Jesus, this guy probably is gay. What the fuck? Once you share your bodies with other people, you change how people think about you. You know what's crazy though? Like that, my fucking gay-spiracy, as I call it. Nick might actually be a homosexual, and I say that not as a fucking ad hom or not to demean him. I actually think he might either be bisexual or a homosexual because he went into Aaron Imholte's chat and was starting to talk about his penis, and apparently now Nick wants to. Nick had a policy about sharing naked men as well. I don't know. He played Gay Twister with Aaron Imholte as well. So, you know, there's that. I don't know. I might have I have a sneaking suspicion that Rekieta might be a homosexual after all, which, you know, it's fine. It's 2024, but I don't know, Rat. Oh, Nick, what the fuck? Okay. Either good or bad, our bodies are our temples. Even though your photos to you aren't that bad, it's still sharing that sacred part of your marriage. It's too late now, but Lady Racket shouldn't have been a part of your job, show, and business. The internet is brutal, and I hate hearing from you that they're calling her that and other things. Best course of action in my eyes, never have her on the show again to help with the name calling, but again, you can take the advice or leave it. Just looking out for both of you. I want to tell you why this is fucking, like, not on this chick or whatever, but just the idea that, oh no, boo-hoo, these people on the farms are calling my wife a whore. Number one, besides the fact that she is, okay, let's be fucking honest, besides the fact that she is, here's a fucking solution, or $1 million solution, okay? Don't read. Do not read it. Don't read your thread. Did you learn nothing from the Ethan Ralph situation? You know, on that note, let's take a trip down memory lane. Okay, because some people forget, how did Rekieta handle the Ralph situation? Well, here's how I was looking around, I was browsing around, and I just so happened to find the rage twig from Better Days. So how exactly did he handle the Ralph situation? Well, let's find out. Let's take a trip down memory lane, back to greener pastures, etc., etc., etc. Let me go ahead. Apparently, Medicare has been joining in the hunt of the whammon who got the innocent squirrel killed. The latest update is that she has fled the internet, and Nick probably seething. The Medicare cares more for a fluffy-tailed rodent than a cocaine-abusing lawyer. Oh yeah, he did a brief kind of like a segment, but then Jim said he wanted to move on to what did he say? Greener pastures. Shout out to 490 of you in chat, I believe. Hit the like and share the stream. I don't know how many likes we got right now, but let's get them up. All right, let's get them up. Send a like. More likes are always appreciated, and it's free. Everybody loves free shit. All right, so real quick, let's check out how gracefully our good friend Rekieta used to handle drama. So this was on Alicia's channel, in fact. Rekieta's statement on Ralph, and this was 1 year ago.
Yes, I've seen the stuff about Ralph. I got it. Here's what I'm going to say. I make one statement about Ralph on this stream. I don't know. One statement about Ralph. Ralph and I have buried the hatchet. I've said this in a particular way before. I guess I'll say it now in this way. I reached out to Ralph when I saw family issues happening. For me, family issues, like they cut to the core, man. That's what's in.
Is that why you let that fucking nonce pedophile Patrick, harass the children of Aaron? Is that why you double down on Twitter and you say, oh, Aaron's just mad because Patrick pays more attention to his children than he does? Is that why, Nick? Is that why? I swear to fucking God, oh my God, the hypocrisies and contradictions that come out of this guy's fucking mouth. Jesus. You know what? I understand. I said this before, and I'll say it again. I understand why you threaten clip channels like Elissa. Because here's the reality, Nick. If it wasn't for clip channels specifically like Elissa, your fucking ass wouldn't have been exposed by now, as well as it has been. Yeah, that's what it is. And you know what else, Nick? This whole transformative act. Make it transformative. Why? So that you can bitch about it being out of context or fake like you're doing with Cogs Edit? Is that why? Huh. I wonder if that could be the reason why. Don't fucking take my clips where I talk like a fucking idiot. You need to make it transformative so I can bitch about it like the watermark. You think you're slick, motherfucker? I'm so slick. I'm the smartest guy in the room. No, you're not. You definitely are not anymore. Maybe you were at one point, but we have flown. We are way past that point, my friend. Holy fucking shit. I don't know. I mean, this already rubs me the wrong way, chat. This is no family. I love my It's like, oh fuck. Hey Nick, is that why you let your fucking bipolar girlfriend April talk shit about your wife? You know, the mother of your kids, right? Is that why? Is that why you fucking try to like lessen the blow by saying, well, maybe Lady Rackets doesn't care if my bipolar bitch fucking says shit about her? Is that why, Nick? Is that why? Am I in the right ballpark yet? Or am I just being a little autistic here? I don't know. I mean, I just seem to get more and more points against your stupid ass time and time again. It's not even difficult because guess what? You shoot yourself in the foot so fucking often, it's so easy. Damn. That's crazy, dog. But you're right. Nah, you're never at fault. It's all those A-logs, breaking Baldo news, Aaron, you know, and the Kiwis' fault. You're right, Nick. You're right. You're never at fault. You're never at fault. Okay, I go back here. Let's see. The second paragraph. Chat. I will say the nudity in the locals is partly why I haven't joined the discussion. I hate nudity. I think sharing photos like that with complete strangers is never a smart thing to do. It's why the biggest YouTubers don't engage with their fans other than with their show. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying this as a fellow Christian. My advice that you can throw in the garbage if you want is for you to pray to God and ask him about what to do. What to do about your business going forward. Turn to God more each day than you have been. I think a good idea is to turn off 24/7 chats on Sundays since you stream all the time every other day. Just a suggestion, not trying to run your business. Having one day a week for people to log off and relax could help all the tension going on in there. I mean, this really isn't bad advice. This is, let's say, the advice a Christian would say. I wonder what Nick's response to this shit is going to be. But I think this is some pretty good Christianly advice. Chat, what do you think? What do you think? Let's continue. Paragraph 3. I don't hate you, even though I've seen those dummies in chat try to tell you I do. I've never hated you. Do I agree with everything you do or say? Nope. I am disappointed to see this is the path you're taking. Not in all ways, just in some. That's why I wanted to bring up God to you. He knows no one is perfect. I definitely am not. But God can help us even when we don't know we need it. Another idea is you doing a Bible study stream on Sundays. It would be great. You thought about doing it years ago. I always wanted you to do it. Just trying to make suggestions because I've noticed and felt Satan's presence within you. Oh, fuck. It is so over. He is winning right now in the entire world. He knows exactly what buttons to push for all of us. He always enters our lives with minor things that you won't notice. That's why you need to listen to the Holy Spirit always. You may think Kalia is way wrong. That's when you want to worry. When any of us get comfortable where we are in life is when he creeps into our lives. Satan knows just how slow or what it is your weakness is. Only you will know what they are. My guess is alcohol and something else, but I've been wrong before. Oh, girl, if only you knew. To get you down the wrong path. Again, not saying you're far down the wrong path. My reasoning why I'm saying all this is because I've been in a dark place many times in my life, and I needed the extra wake-up call to get on the right path again. To know what the right path is, you need to ask God. Also, you've been a good friend to me, and I want to help if I can. The Holy Spirit is telling me to send all of this. Up to you to chuck it or read it. Love your parents and family every day. You never know when they will be gone. Having my dad die last month was a big toll on me. Doesn't help I'm vomiting most days, and I'm in a ton of pain. I've been praying for you and your family. I will continue to do so. So overall, very long paragraph. Not bad advice, I gotta say. Let's see how Nick responds. What does the nose say? What does the nose say? What does the nose say? I don't have time to fully respond to this yet, but I will. Know this. I take the counsel fully and happily in the obvious good spirit it's intended. I've reflected a ton of my life in the past year and learned a lot about me and my path and relationship with God. I'll share more when I have a minute, but I wanted to thank you and let you know how happy I have been to see you. And that was the nose's response. Chat. That is a pretty good diplomatic response. This is in better days, I believe. And now we're gonna fast forward to June now, and this is when things seem to be going bad. Chat. I'm seeing talks about what is your problem now. Talks of demodding, etc., etc. So it looks like things are about to get bad. About to get real bad. If it wasn't for God, he wouldn't have had got the hookup in the Colombian powder sugars. Praise Jeebus! That's true. This means the wife screamed, "My God!" when getting plowed by the bulls. That's true. Okay, Rosa. Okay, I see you. Jesus, praise it. Well, who was the bull, though? Was the bull Drex? Was the bull Drex? Oh, my God. All right, chat, are you ready? Let me see. Actually, let me see real quick. What the fuck is April doing? I gotta press real quick. Okay, so the last thing April said was, what is it? 48 minutes ago. Please call when you're ready. I don't know how else to ask you. Oscar the Grouch. I love this. What are you even on about? Step back. Center the thoughts. If it happens, you'll be ready. It's Saturday. Pour yourself a day. You don't need to call now. Focus. Can I get a follow? Do not think he just used you, or is he too weak and scared? Send me your number. I will call you right now. Hey, April, no bullshit. I went back and watched old ST shows when you were on, and you're a seriously good broadcaster and a very compelling person. I'm praying for you and hope you know you're okay. You are loved. Have you ever heard of DMs? Just give me your number. DM me your digits. I'll save you. This bitch is really going on and on about a phone call for someone who's coked out in the kitchen upstairs. Get it together. Oh, it's so over, bro. Holy shit, April. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, chat. I need a moment. All right, I'm good. Let's see. The last time the nose tweeted. Let's see. Did the nose tweet? Oh no. The last time the nose tweeted was when his. I'm presuming one of his last Baldo guards, Grifty, went ahead and replied, tried to get a gotcha on Sean. That went about as well as you thought it would. And here's Rekieta, cheering on his man over. I've seen what this guy looks like on kiwifarms. They got an interesting take on him, which I'll probably end up reading. This guy is fucking horrifying. Like, I thought fucking Spectre looked bad, but holy fucking shit, bro. Like, this, oh my God. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say right now. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Why does everybody that fucking works or tries to opt for Rekieta look just fucking deformed as shit, bro? I am that's not even an ad hom. That's not even like, but what is it, bro? I have yet to meet like a normal looking Rekieta fan, right? Like, holy fucking shit. I guess C Goody looks normal, but like, he's not even a Rekieta fan anymore, I think, unless he's doing like double ops and he's undercover. You know, C Goody are good for. We still need his take on the entire situation. All right, chat. All right, justice for C Goody. All right, that guy. That. Oh man, whatever. Got it. All right, you're a professional, Sen. Get it together, my friend. All right. So this is when shit goes downhill. These are between Kalia on June 2023. So we fast forward about, what was it, maybe 4 months? Yeah, about 4 months. Okay. So Rekieta says, "What is your problem now? What have I done to you to cause some problem?" Kalia says, "What are you talking about?" Rekieta says, "You know what? Never mind." Oh God. Nick, you're too old to be doing this shit. You were like 40 years old when you're doing this. What the fuck? This is some shit that, okay, if you're like, okay, I'll even be generous. If you're like 20, 21, 22 doing this shit, fine, whatever. It's stupid. But number one, it's like you're not even in a relationship with this chick. I don't know why you're acting like you are. Number two, you're like fucking old. Shouldn't you be like, I don't know, mentally strong or like not act like a fucking child or some shit? I don't know. Maybe I have way too many fucking hopes for humanity left. Okay, but Nick just being, you know, passive aggressive as per usual. Whatever. Then we move on. 2 days later, Callie says, "Why did you demod me?" And here comes Rekieta. "Why shouldn't I demod you? Look, I'm not retarded. People can disagree with any and all of the things I do in life, or things that they have decided I do that aren't true." Jesus Christ. That's their prerogative. But I'm not going to amplify bullshit from people. If people have some sort of problem, they can talk to me about it. If people are going to make a fucking retarded spectacle out of some fiction they have, they can do it without a wrench. Or they can go some, Jesus fucking Christ, you're such a bitch. Holy fuck. I played with the internet for 5 years, giving people way more permission to speak into my life and work than anyone else deserved. All I got from it was, he's using the F word. Well, you know what? We're not at the 3-hour mark yet. Figotry. Replace that I with an A. Sorry, everyone burned all of their bridges with me. Everyone decided the internet can't be fun and open. It must be closed. Holy fucking shit, chat. This is... Oh my god, okay. I'm fucking tired of giving any bit of... I'm fucking tired of giving any bit of myself to people. Good job, internet. You burned it out for me. The internet can find someone else to fish. Oh, you're such a fucking spoiled bitch. You have no idea how easy you had it, Nick. You are such a spoiled little bitch. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Wow. 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 What a spoiled little bitch. Oh, boo-hoo, people are being mean to me on the internet. Isn't that what you made fun of literally everybody for? My dude? My guy? I think it is. What do you do, Nick? What do you do? Oh, I'm just gonna call everyone I don't like a pedo. Huh? I'm gonna get away with it too. Huh? Oh, shit. My god. Yeah, I really... Oh, fuck. Nose. Please come into the chat. I beg you. I just want to ask you some thought-provoking questions. Okay? It's been about 5 years. Okay, I'm 24. Now I'm a dashing 24-year-old. You know, I'm very old now. Because, you know, this is an anime years. I'm an old man. Okay? So that means, you know, it'll be a little more even now. You know, a nice educated discussion between two oldies like you and me. All right? Come into the chat. Nose. Come on. I just have some interesting questions for the nose. That's all. You think he's gonna show up? You think he's gonna show up? I just got interesting questions. I just want to ask questions. What's wrong with the questions, right? You know? And I'm sure you guys in the SENI squad have questions for the nose as well. Okay? You know, you had a bunch of questions for Ethan Van Sciver, and then he never showed up again, but oh, it's all good. It's all right. As a Katy Perry fan, he's just living his teenage dream. He's a spoiled, rotten kid that grew up into a spoiled, rotten adult. That's true. The nose knows no bounds. Say that three times fast. Okay. The nose knows no bounds. The nose knows no bounds. The nose knows no bounds. Another win for the toe. 5 kids see beginning a blanket party with the full metal jacket. Why did you give your 9-year-old daughter cocaine, Nick? That is one of the questions I would have for Nick. Okay. Let's see how he would answer that. It's just a question. Holy fucking shit. All right. So Kalia says, fair enough, it's your channel. I was just curious why and what I could have done to undo 4 years of modding for you, helping with getting your Twitter back under Rekieta Law News and making and maintaining your link tree. I will change the password and you can have it. Or would you rather I just delete it? So because I trolled you with a single message the other night is why? What happened to free speech in your chat? You joked back in chat at me months ago when I told you to pull up, so I thought trolling you wasn't off limits. Anyways, from your last message, I can see my answer. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Nick Parrot. Like, what the fuck? What is happening? Really? You're softer than Ralph, you fucking bitch. Why the fuck did you ever have a go at Ralph? You're even softer than him. Holy fucking shit. One message, Nick? You fucking, Really? Oh, man, it makes so much sense now why he's having mental breakdowns on a regular basis. One fucking message was enough to get under this guy's skin. I mean, say what you will about Ralph, and trust me, there's a fucking lot you can say about Ralph, but holy fucking shit. Rekieta is either worse or, like, on the same level of sensitivity. Ha! Sensitivity. Puns. I like puns. Oh my god, man. What a fucking cuck. What a fucking cuck. Rekieta reminds me of my little bro Lyrix, honestly. I swear to god, I got banned from my little bro Lyrix's chat just for saying Aromanga Sensei at Larize. That was the final straw. That's what got me banned. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Whatever. Dude, all right, whatever. I don't know. I guess my thing on the internet is I have this trigger for people that have it so fucking easy, and then they make a big deal, and yeah, like Rekieta and my little bro. It's like, you motherfuckers get infinite protection, you get it easy, you get people to bury the people you don't like, and one little comment gets under your little fucking skin. Wow, what a bunch of pathetic fucking losers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just unfucking believable, my man. Okay. Let's see what the nose. Maybe the nose can redeem himself. Let's see what Rekieta has to say. Look, a lot of people have been trolling me. And there is trolling, and then there's the repeated implications that I'm cheating on my wife, or that she is a... But... Holy fucking shit. None of this shit ages well, bro. None of this shit ages well. Oh my god. Okay. That I'm cheating on my wife, or that she's a whore, or we're in some sort of cuckold relationship. But you were, though, weren't you? You damn kiwifarms, those damn A-logs! Oh, fuck me, dude. I mean, it's fucking amazing that the same people that built you up, because yeah, they did build you up, Nick, you fucking freeloading bitch. Same people that built you up brought you down. Isn't that fucking just poetic justice? Mwah! That is chef's kiss,
Somebody
man.
is gonna fucking
You ever
beat the
shut up?
fuck out of you.
Amazing.
With some of the stupid shit that you fucking say.
Nick and Ralph are on the same level of sensitivity. Ralph started a blood feud with Nick because Ralph shat his pants on stream and Nick laughed.
All right, I always forgot about that. Thank you, GG Evans, for the 5. Oh my god. 07s. Like milk in the sun. Such a baldo. Fun fact, Nick and Drex had fallen out of touch for years and only reconnected after everyone found the blackface picture. Yeah, you are a freeloading bitch. Let's go, Katie, in the chat. Cyber Katie. All right. Okay, thank you for reminding me, by the way, GG. Look at all right, so yeah, that first fucking sentence didn't age well at all. Free speech is fine, and you have it. But if people are going to repeatedly and grossly mischaracterize and you know what? Here's the thing. You know, I don't know if this is just a me thing, but I feel like at that time, Rekieta must have had his fucking chat going at like 1,000,000 miles an hour, or at least enough positive comments to just tune out the fucking quote unquote trolls or whatever. You know, whatever. I don't get how fucking e-celebs that have that can bitch about negative comments, right? Like if I had a fucking if I had a fan base that was just moving super fucking fast, I would not have a single second to look at any negative comments or whatever, dude. Like what the fuck? Like, are you kidding me? I don't know. I feel like more e-celebs should stop doing that, maybe, and just like wake up, right? I don't know, man. These people, man. These fucking people. Like again, dude, I'm not claiming to be perfect. The fucking the bar for morality or anything. I'm just a shit talker online, shit poster on occasion. But holy fucking shit, there seems to be like easy solutions to your problems. It's almost like Nick is making a mountain out of a fucking molehill, right? Holy fuck, whatever. Okay. Free speech is fine. But if people are going to repeatedly and grossly mischaracterize and disrespect my wife and marriage, then I'm not sure they need to be moderating the chat. Nick, trust me, you disrespected your wife, your marriage, and your kids more than anyone online can ever do. So, good job achieving that, buddy. And Rekieta says, I appreciate what you've done, and I was genuinely concerned when you were ill. Remember when you said the best course of action was never have her on the show again to help with the name calling? She hasn't been on the show, or in the locals, or posting to her own channel, or anywhere else. And yet, even you came out with that shit. What happened to hating that people treated her badly? Where did that go? It's just trolling, though, right? What the fuck? Okay, bud. Like, I want to keep, like, again, you were never... I feel like this is the type of conversation you could have, or you would have, I guess, if you were in a relationship with someone, maybe, and it was a messy one. But this fucking guy is not even a relation. This is a fucking mod for him. He's a fucking married man. What? What are you doing? What? Okay, whatever, dude. What the fuck is happening? That was her last reply before she got blocked. Oh, it's so fucking over. You know what, girl? That's my response after reading that. Yep. Yep. Oh my god, we're not even all the way done yet, chat. We have a lot more to go. And we haven't even done the clips yet. Haven't even done like that. I might as well load those up while we can right now. Holy fucking shit, that's insane. Crackett's made sure to have his bum packed with a he-do so he doesn't poop himself on stream. Oh yeah, we still gotta talk about Jamaica, man. Rekieta went, spoke to some lovely African-American gentleman about anime. This is back when Nick still liked anime, apparently. That's all they did. They just talked about anime. It's normal. Nick just talking with a bunch of Jamaicans about anime, man. Amazing. It's just strange and creepy. The father of 5 wants to pal around with Melton, Vito, and Dax. Yeah, I 100% agree. Katie, thank you for gifting 5 hats, 5 memberships. Appreciate it. They weren't African Americans, they were Jamaican. Okay, look. They literally weren't born in America. Okay, Jamaicans. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Okay, I got it. Got it. I'll remember it. It's balderific. Okay, it's balderific. I like that. I like that, Foley. You know we're a broken nation when it's instinctive to call anyone. Oh my god. Okay, bud. Okay, wait a minute. Listen. It's just been a long day. That's all. Okay. Jamaican. I got it. I'll remember that. Okay. But because of that, I need a quick. That's right. I need a quick water break already. This is probably the quickest water break I've needed. So I'm gonna go get that. Chat. You go play some. I'm gonna play this jam. I've been really liking this one right here. Chat. So you're right back. Gotta get the water. And no, that water is not code for heroin. Okay, it's literally water. I'll be right back. Won't take long.
Run you down with my truck to the ground. You're out of luck. I'm hammered up. Suck my cock. Shoot you down with my Glock. Run you down out of town with my truck. I'm hammered up. Out of luck. I'm hammered up. Suck my cock. Shoot you down with my Glock. Run you down out of town with my truck. I'm hammered up.
Okay, I am back. We're so back. All right, that was a quick water break. Again, I'm not becoming Rekieta yet. Okay, we gotta wait 10 years for that. It's really funny because I made a poll and I was like, so when I become Rekieta in 10 years or whatever, should I add Pipkin Pippa to the polycule? And I gave you two options. It was yes and no. And then somebody came in and they were like, here's option 3. I'm unsubscribing. And I had to give that like a heart because it's very funny. Okay, it was indeed very fun. And I wouldn't, truth be told, I wouldn't blame anybody. Right? I mean, that's dark. But I see the vision.
Somebody is gonna fucking.
All right, I saw the vision so much
some of the stupid
that
shit that you fucking
I was
said.
even like
Nick
thinking.
was spreading the good word of Bible.
I mean, look, it would be bad, right? But like, you know, it'd be entertaining for you guys. I see the vision. I see the vision. Thank you for the 2. Nick was spreading the good word of Bible Black. That's true. Bible Black. What is that? Fuck. What is Bible Black? Bible Black. Is that okay? That's an anime term, right? I know it is. I know I have. I remember my inner weeb from 2019, 2018, 2017. Fuck. Whatever. If anybody can remind me what that is, go for it. And now we fast forward, chat. We're coming back to the messages now. Okay. So we're coming back to the messages. Last time we ended up with the mod saying, what the fuck is happening? Obviously doesn't know what's going on. But now, here we go. Newest. And this is in Twitter. Because apparently the nose cut off contact on Discord. So now, they talked on Twitter. And these came out. And this was around the time that Elissa Clips was threatened by Nick in regards to their channel. And basically what Nick was saying is like, let me give a Nick impression real quick. You're not allowed to take my exclusive locals content. That is for paying members. I think the stupidest part about this angle is Nick pretending like he gives a shit about his members. You know, considering Nick has been, you know, AFK for like 3 months, not making any fucking content. He barely made any posts on locals to show that he gave a shit about his members, right? So I think it's kind of fucking stupid for Nick to go ahead and be like, oh yes, this is for the paying members and I value it. It's like, okay, bud. All right, buddy. I so totally believe you, Nick. Like, so definitely believe you, right? Just like the first time you're like, I definitely wasn't trying to get Josh to change something on Kiwi Farms. I definitely wasn't trying to get Elissa to take down a clip. You know, that's that kind of shit. Mm-hmm. But okay, All right, moving on. So I believe this is the same mod in question. It says, what the fuck is happening? Rekieta says, why do you care? Or what do you care? And she says, oh shit, it's another couple paragraphs. All right, bear with me, chat. Well, you demodded me 18 months ago for disrespecting Kayla by asking you about Energy King, a man you actually follow on Instagram. So now I see you did it because I was poking at the truth. Oh, SpaghettiOs. You were embarrassed by it. You hated knowing what you allowed to happen at that resort. Then you go and invite another married couple into your bedroom? Oh shit, it's all going downhill, chat. You go and do coke? What the fuck, Nick? I tried to tell you that Satan had a hold of you back in February 2023. I wish you had heeded my warning. It's honestly shocking that what happened. I have kept quiet until now, but now you're threatening Elissa with striking her channel. This is totally uncalled for. Why are you doing this? Used to be for free speech, but when that speech is something you don't like, you now block and ban people from your chats. Elissa clips your words. She doesn't manipulate them. You're embarrassed by your own cope streams. God damn. Okay, this fucking paragraph. All right, this is holy shit. She's not holding anything back. That is the only explanation as to why you're doing this. You have no control in your own life right now because of your choices. So that is why you're lashing out at her. You need that control. So since you're obsessed with your life, you're taking it out on her and whoever else. That's why you spend hours on Twitter calling everyone nerds and arguing with them. I don't even recognize you anymore. Jesus, this sounds like a lashing / intervention. Holy fucking shit. What made you turn your back on all of your values and principles? Don't give me the bullshit answer you said last night on your cope stream. You can't complain about the internet commenting on your life when you have to put your life out there since day one. Or when you have put your life out there since day one. No one is forcing you to stream your life. No one forced you to stream your... Can't complain about the internet when you put it there. No one is forcing you to stream your life. No one has forced you to stream your vacations. No one forced you to talk about your personal life. Elissa has done nothing wrong. You gave her permission to clip. Why are you going back on your word? Is it because your online reputation is tarnished to hell? Whose fault is that? If you're trying to turn your life around, you sure are going about this aspect all wrong. Holy fucking shit. Oh my fucking god. That was fucking brutal. I mean, not that I feel bad for him or anything, but goddamn, sister. Yeah, throw those haymakers. Throw those truth bombs. You are a nerd. You know what? I am a nerd. I just got felted, chat. Sen just got felted. Alright. Energy King. I think Energy King is the Jamaican gentleman that Nick let plow Lady Rackets, I believe. But let's see what the nose has to say. The nose knows no bounds. All right. What I allowed to happen at that Jesus. What I allowed to happen at that resort. You know why I follow those two guys? One, because they're really nice. Two, we didn't fuck them. Oh, how did he get here? 3, one of the female dancers who we really liked got pregnant, which meant as soon as management found out, she was going to be fired. We were trying to get contact info to her to discreetly give her $1,000 for medical expenses, because that goes a long fucking way in Jamaica. So I reached out to some of the male dancers. Oh god, I'm breaking character. So I reached out to some of the male dancers who I talked about anime and cooking with to try and get her to contact info. Her contact info. Jesus Christ. Okay, you talk about her fucking sending a paragraph, but look at Nick. Oh god, now he's gonna start malting. You fucking retards all thought that meant we were fucking dancing. You fucking retards all thought that we were just being the people that we are and trying to help someone in need. But I also was being just a tiny bit discreet about where we went for vacation because it wasn't anyone's fucking business. I also never denied going to Hido. I just didn't answer. What the fuck is Hido? No, seriously, Chad, what the fuck is he do? Oh god, now he's gonna start mauling again. You dumb fucking assholes. you dumb fucking assholes just would not let me have a private life. Then you fucking bitch. Then you fucking bitch when I'm sorry. Look, if anybody else was saying this shit, I think I could like understand it. Like, you know, another man saying, you know, fucking unhinged shit. You know, I say it all the time sometimes. Well, a little less now, but whatever, you get it. But Nick saying it with the fucking nose, you know, the fucking whiny fucking voice, you know, that is just fucking hilarious, bro. Then you fucking bitch when I talk about my private life, so get fucked. We didn't get fucked, by the way. That's all in your gay fantasies. We just had a really great time as husband and wife in a place where no one is angry or mad. And I found out I really enjoy being naked in places where it's appropriate, because I like me, and I like me naked. What the fuck business of yours was any of it? You still have... Oh, Jesus, still going. You still have no idea what I was going through in my life, and I still won't tell you. You have no ownership of me. Okay, bud. Let's see. They reply and says, huh, okay. You made it the internet's business when you streamed from your hotel room at Hidu. You told all of us about the trip. No one forced you to do that. All you had to say is, I'm going on vacation. See you all in 2 weeks. But no, you had to mention some vague details which made the internet curious. I think you loved the attention. Any publicity is good publicity, right? Well, don't you think I would be one of the few that can understand what you've been going through? You can't tell me anything about it. You expect people to blindly believe you when it's hard to take you at your word. You lie all the time. Jesus. You've gone back on your word a ton. I've kept quiet online about you because I've been waiting for the full story to come out. You and I have never been hostile towards each other. I've never claimed I have ownership over you. So why are you going after Elissa? What happened to your values and principles? You used to be a free speech absolutist. You would talk about how horrible Mundane Matt and others were for being flaggers. Can I get away with saying flaggers right now? I don't know. Flaggers. Let's just call it flaggers right now. Okay, we're almost at that 3-hour mark. I say this, but really not. Whatever. You have Elissa, your word. You gave Elissa your word. She can clip anything she wants, so your word means nothing. I mean, it hasn't meant anything for a while, to be fair to the nose. The nose knows no bounds. The nose knows no bounds. The nose knows no bounds. See, I can still do it. Okay, chat. What is this? Is this a reply? Yeah, I believe this is. Also, I don't lie all the time. Okay, that one was cut off bad. I think we should be able to see it. Okay. You know, we should be able to. Whatever. Did I get all of them? Did Breaking Baldo post all that? I think this. I don't know. We'll double check later. Whatever. Okay. So this was. Yeah. Okay. So this is. I can read this. You already thought my word means nothing. I don't value your... Okay. And then Nick goes on to say, also, I don't lie all the time. Oh my god. I don't answer things you want answered, and not everything about my life is public. Oh, Jesus. It's not a lie of omission of you don't have a claim of an answer. Wait, what? It's not a lie of omission of you don't have a claim on an answer. I don't owe you any info at all. Did it ever occur to you that I gave plenty of info about Hidu so that people could just figure it out, and I could just not even confirm or deny it? I don't care that people know where I went. I care that I have family and friends who have no business knowing about it. And a clip of I went to hedonism in Jamaica would highlight something that would cause family drama. As for Elissa, I no longer have any desire to let her clip my content. It was always a courtesy. If she wants to do it, she can make it transformative. I have a paying audience, and the content I make for them is not fuel for clip Jesus Christ. Whoa, that. Okay, there's a lot to fucking unpack here. But the main question, what does he do? Say it more gay. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to let the homosexuality take control, but it's kind of hard. Can somebody tell me what Hedo is? Tell me hedonism. Hedoism Island Resort. Oh, Hedo is the hedonism to the Jamaica Swinger Resort. Okay, thank you. Okay, the Jamaican Swinger Resort. Okay. The Jamaica. Okay. Ooh, the Jamaican Swinger Resort. Okay, so like just real quick, wasn't everybody saying that Nick was a swinger and then Nick denied it? Like, am I going crazy? Maybe I'm misremembering that. And apparently that was a problem for Nick up until like, I guess like it would the jig was up, right? I'm not a swinger, guys. I'm a married man. Lady Rackets is the only one I need. I swear to God, dude, I gotta start downloading these clips. All right. He literally said this. I saw this in my like recommended like 2 weeks ago, I think, where like he's literally saying Lady Rackets is the only woman I've had and the only woman I need. La da 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 da. We are monogamous. Ba 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 ba. And that all just goes down the fucking window, down the gutter. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. And again, it's like, you know, Lady Rackets posting her nudes like just for literally everybody, literally the entire fucking world. And then, you know, somebody calls her a whore for it, and Rekieta loses his mind over it. And what does he proceed to do? He lets Aaron fuck his wife. Wow. Wow, what a fucking power play there. Like, everything about Nick is all types of fuck, my dudes. Like, holy fucking shit. And then this thing with the clip channel, it's like, oh, I'm doing them a courtesy. It's like, Nick, you don't fucking give a shit about your locals, all right? You don't give a shit. Honestly, you don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. Like, I don't see the issue. You've made fucking a living out of clip channels in the past. I don't know, man. It's just, it's a bunch of stupid shit from Rekieta, but goes on to say pain. Da, 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 da. Okay, she replies to, so I don't get to set boundaries. If I mention something, then you suddenly have the right to all the details. That's retarded. That of course you can set boundaries. You haven't done that though. You continue throughout the years to share way too much. No one has the right to your personal life details, but come on, Nick, you know how the internet works. They are autistic detectives with a ton of free time. Doesn't make it right, but you know the nature of the internet beast. That is 100% true. Okay, you don't reveal information that you don't want people knowing. Okay, that's like the #1 rule. I'm fucking surprised, like, people like Nick didn't even know this. Like, that's fucking crazy. What do you... Whatever. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of like... I'm under the impression that he just didn't give a shit, but then when he started getting made fun of, he started giving a shit, right? Because he always thought, oh, the people are always going to cover for me anyway. He got too complacent. Believe there's even like a quote that complacency can kill or something like that, or somebody should never get too complacent with their position, because shit goes left real quick. Okay. Is it, you already thought my word means nothing. I don't value your opinion. She said, I didn't think that until you changed. That's fine. And then she replies to, also, I don't lie all the time. She said, you lie a lot and tell half-truths all the time. Every single person on the planet lies. Well, I look forward to you telling your side of the story, correct? You don't owe me any info. Then it replied, did it ever occur to you that I gave plenty of information about Hedo so people could just figure it out and I could just not confirm or deny it? I don't care if people where I want. I care about the family and friends who have no business knowing about it. And a clip of I went to hedonism in Jamaica would highlight something that could cause family drama. So the mod says, so you wanted the internet to figure it out. Why the fuck would you want that? And also want your family to not find out. Did you mess up in your messages to me? You don't care what people know, but you don't want friends and family to know. Make that make sense. If you don't want friends and family to find out, then why post that naked photo of you and Kayla on the beach? Why not be private about it? Jesus fucking Christ, Nick. You know what it is? I think even Duncan could fucking destroy Nick in a debate now. That's fucking crazy, bro. Oh my god, what if Keffels can fuck up Nick in a debate now? Dude, it's so fucking old. Brianna fucking Wu and E. Barlow have been dunking on this guy for the last fucking week. It's disgusting. It is literally fucking disgusting how Brianna Wu and E. Barlow are dunking on Rekieta, dude. Like, it's just like, what fucking timeline are we living in now, bro? Like, are you kidding me? Whatever. Zeta Rekieta says, or she says in regards to Rekieta saying, as for Elissa, says, okay, but didn't your friend Sargon win a case over transformative content? I believe she has made them transformative, except I agree with you that future paid content shouldn't be clipped now that you've recited permission. Now Rekieta's gonna reply to the setting boundaries statement. And let's see. But I didn't care about people investigating where I went, but that wasn't enough for everyone, including you. You needed me to say it for some stupid reason. Jesus, it's like a fucking child throwing a temper tantrum, bruh. And then in reply to us, you wanted the internet to figure it out, Nick said, no, I just didn't care if someone paying attention found out. I'd have preferred to tell everyone anyway, but I'm not alone. Okay, that's great. Nose. Let's see the next fucking comments. Okay, here it is. Look, my family isn't full of obsessed autism. They aren't going to do these deep investigations. But if you blast it in everyone's face with a direct statement, it's going to go from a passive to an active thing. Again, though, why was it so fucking important to you? Who cares? This guy's lashing out. He's lashing out for no reason. He doesn't even, can't you notice that he doesn't give the same energy to fucking people like Aaron, people like fucking Chuck Zumach, you know, like, not even Sean. Like, why is he so aggressive towards the women, but he's not aggressive towards, like, the men, right? Like, you ever pick, like, am I in the wrong ballpark here? Because that's just, like, an observation I've been making. I don't know if it's, like, accurate, but yeah, Sean, wait, okay, actually, you're right. I almost forgot about the infamous Sean. I almost forgot about that. You're right. He has gotten aggro with the men. I guess recently, right? Because, I mean, he goes into these guys' chats, he gives them money, cucks to them, tries to make witty jokes, fails miserably, gets fucked up, he gets felted, as the kids say. The house always wins, pal. And that's about it. So it's like, what the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? The nose knows no bounds. Yeah, I don't know. He's just kind of spurging out at this X mod for no fucking reason. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know. Imagine how the Jamaican dancers laugh when they saw the nose naked. I don't care that people know I went out. I went, but I'm absolutely gonna freak out when anybody points out what happened. Exactly. Does that not make sense? It's Nick. Can we take a moment to recognize that the message of a place where people aren't angry and like me naked is some of the yeah, we can. You know what? I'll make sure everybody knows. Here, I'll pin it. I bet Jack Murphy is lowing while watching this. I hope he is, man. I hope everybody that Nick has called a cuck over the years is laughing at this. Preston Poulter, fucking Jack Murphy. Because, like, I mean, come on. Nick had no reason. Not reason. Nick had no right. There you go. He had no right. Dude, you know what the crazy thing is, too? If it wasn't for Kiwi Farms, we would have never known about this, right? They are a, what is it? It is a necessary evil, if you will. Okay? Because if it wasn't for this, we'd still have fucking narcs like Nick just going around thinking they can throw their weight around, calling people pedophiles when he gets mad at them. That's a lawyer, by the way. A lawyer was literally doing this at the time. A lawyer at the time was doing this shit. Lying to his audience, grifting his audience, fucking conning people like Vic Mignogna into thinking they can win lawsuits when they can't. You know, all types of stupid shit. Again, it's just, it's so good. And I think like he kind of falls under the like. So here's my thing. I'm not saying you're not allowed to read like a comment about you on the farms or just like even your thread. If you want to, have at it. I'm pretty sure hasn't Jim done that like at one point? Didn't Jim do it at one point? The trick is though to not get mad with it. Just have fun with it. And just like if you really want to go that extra mile and be like, oh, this is bullshit, just prove that it's bullshit. There's nothing wrong with that. But then again, like there wasn't anything said about Rekieta that was 1, false, 2, that bad. And like 3, you would think somebody like Rekieta, who was, pulling 100,000 concurrent viewers and shit, was trying to fucking, what is it with the Lawtubers? Unionize Lawtube and shit in a way, which by the way, we're still getting into the Lawtube thing. We're still getting into that. Oh shit. We got to get the hot, juicy gossip on what happened there. But you would think that somebody in that position, right, has everything kind of like going for them, would just not even care about what like the farms has to say. But again, kind of what I've been realizing, it's like this whole curse of the eCeleb lolcow. You can't take, like, you need to be loved, adored, and praised by everybody. Like, what the fuck? That's yeah, no. To be honest, I don't even know how people like that even get in positions of powers in the first place, right? I see it all the time with some people. And like some people get through it, like they eventually learn to not take shit so seriously and shit, and they just move on. But Nick is just fucking laser focused on his thread so much that, again, he shot himself on the foot. I truly believe it didn't need to get this bad. It didn't need to happen. All right? Like, if Nick wasn't cracked out of his mind, possibly doing, like, God knows what. Some people were like, he's definitely doing heroin while he's, like, like jacking off in front of like his audience while he's live and intoxicated. If he didn't do any of that, right? If he just didn't do that, right? And that in itself is a contradiction to this bullshit, right? He's like, oh, my life doesn't need to be streamed. Well, you don't need to stream yourself while you do like drugs, But you did it. And that was your fault. The nose knows no bound. Okay. Let's continue. They aren't going to do... I'm going to go from passive... Wait. Okay, so look, my family isn't full of autism. They aren't going to do these deep investigations, but if you blast it in there, everyone's face with a direct statement, it's going to go from a passive to an active thing. Again, why was it so fucking important to you? Who cares? Sargon specifically clipped and arranged clips to change the content. Elissa just clips it and slaps a descriptive title on it. I'd prefer not to do any of that. I gave her notice and time to correct the action. I didn't DMCA her. I didn't have to do any of that. As I change, so did my method of discussion and approach to topics. Everyone tells me they all knew. Everyone tells me they all knew, so why have a fit about it? Anyway, for the 100th time, Kayla and I did not fuck any Jamaican dancers. We just hung out with them and wanted to help out one of their coworkers. They're nice dudes. Also, if they touch you, they're fired. I'm sure they fuck fat women for money, but neither of us are fat women. I don't know what Nick's obsession is with like high BMI though, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's why he's attracted to Sean or something. And that's another fucking perfect example. Sean doesn't get like fucking ass mad if you point out that he's like, a little round and shit. Right? He actually has fucking fun with it. Right? He's like not insecure about it. But if you point out one thing about Nick, he has a mental breakdown in DMs, apparently. Oh, lad. Woo, lad. Everybody knows that Eric July is the supervillain of YouTube, causing Nick, EBS, and Dax's special group's downfall. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You are so right. It's that fucking Eric July's fault. All right. It is always Eric July's fault. What is even like Dude, I don't know if anybody in chat knows or can like catch me up to speed. I know there was like an entire arc between Nick and Eric July, but I always see like the dastardly pedophiles like Vito and Dax hating on Eric July. Vito, when's your comic book coming out? How did that go? I see Nick, you know, the pedo enabler, defender, and sympathizer hating on Eric July. There's a lot of pedophilic guys that hate Eric July. Why is that? And then we got EVS, and holy fucking shit. He had his epic pill stream the other day, which we covered on yesterday's stream. That was pretty fucking bad. But at least EVS isn't a pedophile, or doesn't enable pedos that I've seen. Okay, all I know is that he might be doing crack with homeless people, and he passes out after drinking excessively in random places. Random bathrooms, public bathrooms. Okay. You want this life, bish? I'm Ethan Van Sciver, bish. Would you marry me, bish? Oh my god. I don't know, but at least I haven't seen, you know, EVS do that yet. But like, yeah, seriously, what is it with this fucking weird rogues gallery? You know, against Eric July. What the fuck is up with that? And how the fuck did Nick even get involved in this shit? It's crazy, bro. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. So this is courtesy of the farms itself. All right, and this is gonna move on to like the next topic we're gonna discuss, which is the Lawtube. Nick versus the Lawtubers. Chat. So let me just actually quickly browse. What are we at on the poll? Let's see. Well, we got 600 plus lovely votes. And whose side are you taking? Apparently 90% of you guys are taking Lawtube's side, and 10% of you guys are taking Rekieta's side. It was very interesting. So how this went about, there's always a little bit of a friction recently between Lawtube and Nick, but recently in potentially criminal stream, this ended up happening. And I'll just play this so everybody can go ahead and get caught up. So from Malcolm X on Twitter, huge admission from Nate the lawyer on Sean's stream. He alleges Nick Rekieta had lawyers appear on his streams and made huge profits, promised them a cut of the action, and then never paid what he owed. Is anyone surprised?
Well, let's just keep it real. Money did become a big issue because...
Well, yeah, when you see what's out there, yes.
Just so you guys understand, the thing that broke up the Lawtube cabal is money, 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 money. And now thinking back,
the attempt to basically unionize it, and I was like, oh boy.
No, you know what? I think people didn't realize. So
yeah,
when Nick was doing Rittenhouse and Johnny Depp and all these other things, having 10 lawyers come onto a stream and talk about the case is so valuable. So valuable because don't forget that's what blew up.
And I didn't see any of it.
Yeah. And I'm thinking if you're making, some of these guys are making $20,000-$30,000 a day, and you don't think about giving it to any of your, you know, just at least saying, hey, you know what? I know you're helping me. You're coming to my channel every day, helping me get these views and subs. It's not me, you know, just break off a little something, or even like a gift or something. But none of those people did that. And matter of fact, I think Nick even promised a couple of people to actually break them off a piece and never broke them off a piece. So just to let everybody know, it was the thing that broke. The reason why
that's some hot goss I never heard.
Oh yeah. No, there's I don't know if he wants. Well, there's two people. I don't know if they want me to say their names, but they say they were promised by Nick a piece of some of the action, and then it disappeared, and they never got it. So, and that was the reason. That's kind of what broke everything up. So, and then I remember we were all arguing over who, because then it was like the next trial. So it was like who would be the solo person to do the next trial.
Oh yeah, like I saw that. Well, that part of like
that part got really
we're gonna organize this, and we're gonna have like that's you put a bunch of lawyers in a room, all they're gonna do is start fighting, and that's that.
Oh shit. Okay. And then that prompted Rekieta to get really fucking upset about this. So he replied in the best way ever. Okay. Let's see what Rekieta had to say about this. He says, "This is false. Highly disappointed to see the jealousy and outright false claims from people I help make thousands and thousands of dollars. Nate the lawyer, this is shockingly low." So this person said who to believe, and Rekieta says, "Let me help. Do I strike you as the person that would offer to pay a smaller channel to guest?" I'm sorry, like the fucking nose fucking voice is fucking killing me, like in multiple ways. So I need a little bit of a break. Do I strike you as the type of person who pays smaller? And then they replied with, "You never struck me as the type to threaten to strike other channels, and we used to make." So just pointing out like some basic hypocrisies. I think Breaking Baldo News actually got a clip of Nick literally promising this. I might go ahead and see that. Let me go ahead and check it out. But before that, let's see Nick's responses in general. And they actually, well, they're looking, man. But so as you can see, Nicholas Robert Rekieta, Rekieta Law, Nick Rekieta, polysubstance enthusiast, internet shock jock, former lawyer, porn addicted swinger, snuffs animals for fun, visits Jamaica BBC resorts, legally a cuck, copyright cuck, end stage career failure, normies no. And then Rekieta gives $20 to I don't remember. Oh, Nick chats on Eric Hunley's show. Sup Eric, sup Snake Kurt, sup Snake Nate. This is what I mean, dude. Like, he hasn't paid Monograph that $300, but he'll spend fucking $20 for somebody to acknowledge him in chat now. That's how low on the totem pole he is. And I'm not saying that, like, I'm talking about for Nick, right? Because again, you gotta remember he's a guy that was, he had 100,000 concurrent, and a bunch of people are in his position, just giving him money so that he can read his shit out. But now he's so low that he needs, like, nobody wants to acknowledge him. The people that do acknowledge him just make fun of him. And the people that are like lawyers and shit and still like professionals regardless, they have to fucking, like, even fucking, you know, Chuck, or what is it, Chad? Was it Chad Zumach? Chad Zumach? Fucking Aaron, Sean, they only acknowledge Nick when he's spurging, or sometimes not even when he's spurging. Nick has to give these people literal money for them to make fun of him. And I guess he's just a glutton for punishment at that point. Like, what the fuck? So Nick says, sup Baluga, sub Joe Beluga. Sup Joe, sup Runkle of the keen eyes. I miss 4 of you. 3 of you are pathetic. I don't know who the people he's running down are. This was from Breaking News. As of November 1st, Nick is no longer authorized to practice law. As of November 1st, Nick is no longer authorized to practice law in the state of Minnesota. I don't think he holds a license in any more jurisdiction either. Non-practicing, non-lawyer. And it's... I anticipated this might finally happen, so I keep checking this past week, including yesterday, and it flipped over to non-authorized today. He's probably got the money, so I think it's the CLE credits that fucked him. Somebody pointed it out earlier. They were due this year. Edit 2, archive link added for posterity. I don't know. What the fuck is this? Non-practicing ex-lawyer. Dude, it's all like falling apart. Oh, look, it's a third world aristocrat. He makes good memes on YouTube. You can give him a watch. I like how he pisses his money away via super chats now. I guess that's where all the locals gift money is going. What a fucking counterproductive thing to be doing. So now this is Nick fighting with people on the in the fucking chats. Attempted a full account of Nick's interactions. So you got at Rekieta Law. Have missed you on some great trials. Looking forward to when things are better and you're back. And then Rekieta says to an individual, you should know an 8-year-old isn't a regular cocaine user. Why don't you DM me? You seem angry. What the fuck is happening? Fucking potentially criminal. That's Sean says at Rekieta Law. Does Melton know you're sending super chats to someone else? The Rekieta says, Sean, I had a custom keyboard being sent to you that replaces the F key with mayo. I don't know what the fuck is he trying to do? Like, does he think he's smart or witty? That's bad. Jesus Christ. Okay. Rekieta says to this person, so somebody said, okay. Lucentil says, don't come into other people's houses and shit on the floor. Save your drama for anywhere else and don't drag down Legal Friday with it. Oh, God. Is Nick not invited to Legal Fridays anymore? That's so sad. That is so sad. Rekieta says, I said hi to 3 friends. Fuck off. Nick, I thought you said you didn't believe in internet friends anymore or some shit. This person says, Sean, did you know you're obese, Sean? And then Sean says, Nick, thanks for taking time out of your busy day to be here. This chat says, Rekieta, get clean and get your kids off coke. It's dumb. And Rekieta mauled about this and said, I'm trying. My kids just keep beating me up. Oh, I don't know. I guess he's trying to be funny here. I have no idea. Let's see. That's going on. We immediately noticed the excesses of soy in his testosterone. He should have been tested to avoid posting. Let's see, anything else? Took out the non-practicing lawyer. While you read all these frantic messages from Rekieta, remember, folks. Yep, contrary to popular opinion, I don't watch much of anything. I'm busy most days and can't. Oh, yeah. I mean, just another casual Nick lie. You know, nothing bad there. Shit. He's trying to make awful fat jokes because he's as good of a comedian as he is a father. Damn! That's a good one. That's good. And you're right. I want to find that legal mindset clip because we got some... That's some good stuff. I think I have them. Is it in Breaking Baldo News? I think Breaking Baldo News went ahead and tweeted. Let me see if fucking April has tweeted anything. No, April has gone quiet as of 1 hour ago. Let's see. Nope, 55 minutes ago to be exact. Okay, that's the last time she fucking replied or anything. I gotta find this chat. I gotta find this. I believe it has to be in Breaking Baldo News' archive here. Oh, here it is.
Practice. I don't go to court. I don't represent clients. I don't want to. I'm a broadcast personality, but I maintain my license because I worked for it. I worked fucking hard to get that license. That's why I preserve it. That's it. That's the sole reason. I don't need it to do YouTube. I don't need it to do Odyssey. I could put my license in inactive status right now. Say, when I decide to come back to practicing law, I'll reactivate my license. But right now, I really like broadcasting. No, I maintain an active status because I fucking worked for it. I sacrificed time with my family. I sacrificed time with my leisure. I sacrificed time with my hobbies. I sacrificed employment. I did everything to get this license. You want to take it away from me because you lied about what I said about Keffels? You want to take it away? Okay. That's mine. I don't care if I don't play with my toy anymore. You want to take it from me? You better meet.
Okay, Nick, calm down. We all know you don't mean any of the bullshit you're saying here anyway. It's a good performance, though. I mean, if nothing else, I gotta give him that. That was a very, very, at the time, very heartfelt, good performance that he gave out, okay? So let's see. There is at the... Okay, so this is another clip. So this was from Breaking Baldo News. This is, Sean actually went on... fuck, what was it, Gigi, that I called him? Was it Tommy Vercetti from Vice City? It was Tommy Vercetti, I think, yeah. So it's, I call it Tommy Vercetti because he looks like Tommy Vercetti from Vice City, GTA. But, legal mindset, right? Went ahead and replied with this, and this was another interesting thing that I thought was interesting. So let's play this.
Scarebro, what's up, Scarebro? Says for 49. Kalia was one of Nick's only female mods. Discord bros know. Nick poured his soul out to female fans, but dudes, I better like phoning ET than Nick. Yeah, and this was the weird thing about Nick, because I've been screenshotted a lot of conversations that female content creators send to me, and I'm like, Nick never spoke to me that way, bro. Like, whatever you think conversation we had, we didn't have those type of conversations. He was gushing with these people, right? I have had other content creators that are female tell me he calls them at night, and these are people that are married or have boyfriends, and he will call them and be on the phone for 5 to 6, 7 hours. What type of married man is on the phone with another woman for
5 to 6, 7 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go. My fucking kid needs to go to school.
Well, no, at some point they're like, my boyfriend is having questions about this, you know? And this is after they've been propositioned, right?
Yeah.
So
Nick's like, they could join. I don't care.
yeah.
Root for one more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. The nose knows no bounds. The nose knows no bounds. The nose knows no bounds. Holy fucking shit. What is this? Was this on a... Oh, this was on a... This was the Zoom... Was it? This was the Zoom hearing, what? Yeah, this is in the Zoom.
Like they did Kayla today.
Yeah, Chad's just like a wall expert. Oh, there's Nick.
They want a password now.
There's Nick.
Farty, do you got a password?
Chad, shut the fuck up. Ape, hi, Ape.
Yeah, context, chat. Basically, April had their omnibussy, I believe. And remember, Nick was going on about how he never sees April, or he hardly sees April, etc. Well, it turns out, you know, this happened on Nick's studio. Again, as you can see here, Nick is casually getting up. And then we see April just show up out of nowhere. So again, I mean, just another casual Nick lie. You know, who cares, right? We're not having fun because we're catching people in lies. All right. See what else the nose has to say. Due to Rekieta Law, due to the law of Rekieta Law, which is thou shalt not shall always lie by omission. This post actually means they are still technically married while she submits paperwork. Okay, let's play this.
I am monogamous.
Okay, yeah, I remember this. I think this was a fucking I don't know, third world aristocrat, I think, made this. Maybe. It's either that or it's from the Baldoverse thread on the farms. I believe there's the Baldoverse thread, right? I don't know if any of you have picked that up or seen it, but it is quite an interesting place here. There. Let's see. What is this?
Sargon clipped out a couple sections of that video, totaling like less than 2
Oh, this was in regards to the flagging shit. Okay.
minutes of time, and just played it and titled it SJW Levels of Awareness. Now, there was a...
I just want to point out this. How many years ago was this? He looks so much younger. And then he started doing all the drugs. And now he looks he looks like he aged 30 years.
A whole bunch of stuff with service of process and a big mess that went back and forth. But at the end of the day, this copyright claim was dismissed, as it should be, because the judge says anyone watching this video, anybody watching Sargon's video and watching Akilah Hughes' video would understand that Sargon's video, especially given the context of who he is as Sargon of Akkad, and the title of the video, his video, which was SJW Levels of Awareness, was intended to mock and criticize the original content. He didn't use the entire amount of the video. Not that that in and of itself will disqualify something, but he didn't use the entire amount of the video. He just used some selective clips to create a piece of mockery, a piece of criticism. And even though he didn't utter any words of criticism or mockery during the video, he didn't have to. Because if you watched it, you knew that it was making fun of the other video, not trying to capitalize on the commercial value, whatever that may have been, of the other video.
His own fucking words, chat. Oh, better days, better days, better days. What is happening here? What is this? Oh, here's Sean. Here's Sean.
Okay, that's a decent amount.
You
That's
realize that
not what you gave me the first
the
time.
girth of mine is smaller than yours.
Yeah, clip that.
My favorite part about like
Alyssa, I hope you're here, girl.
Fuck.
my favorite part about all the clip channels is they all think they're safe. They're all like, "Oh yeah, Nick doesn't mind if I clip his show," and then one day the hammer's gonna come down. All your channels are
Oh,
toast.
Nick's gonna cuck himself. That would be wonderful.
Oh
One
my
day you're gonna
god.
sell all the family business, aren't you?
That'll be fine for me. I'm sure that won't hurt my image at all.
Not even a little bit. I'm sure. That would be awesome for us.
Well, your channels will all be dead, so no, it won't.
Oh,
Take
that's
that.
true.
Take
That's
that.
true.
I'll have killed them.
Are you
I'll
gonna
stand
ever
on a
go
pile
back-
I can take a
of
strike.
corpses.
I can take a strike.
Can you
got
take
a strike to take.
70 in a row?
I can take it.
Nick, are you ever going to go back to YouTube, by the
But
way?
I can't take that.
Bro, this is such a depressing life. You know, even though he was like technically quote unquote on top here, I guess, this is such a fucking sad, pathetic life, dude. Like, holy fucking shit. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just a prude, but if I was 40 and me and my wife were doing this shit, I'd be fucking ashamed. I think this is Kayla, right? This is Lady Rackets. I'd be fucking ashamed if this was my life. Holy fucking shit. Like, this is some massive self-reflection in a way here. I'm like, holy fuck, I never want to end up like this, bro. Okay, what is this? Not in there. Oh, I already watched. We watched this yesterday. It was a clip by Third World Aristocrat. What is this, Nick?
Alyssa Clip says, Nick Cuck agree. Alyssa, what am I agreeing to? Yes, I agree. What is it? For anybody out there who's like, there was some talk I saw earlier about like me and Alyssa fighting or something. I don't know if Alyssa's fighting with me. I don't think so. But if she is, cool. I have no problem.
I fucking hate when he does. Okay, I always hated when he did this, okay? Because it was always like this fucking bullshitty fucking... I don't know. It's like the aloofness, right? But he's so fucking full of shit, right? It's like being aloof is kind of fine or whatever. It is what it is. But Nick is like, does this stupid, transparent aloofness to him. Like, granted, I was very like not about giving him the benefit of the doubt. The only time that I gave Nick the benefit of the doubt was when I did some like people were like specifically my old friend Lily, who actually, funny enough, modeled himself after Rekieta. My good old friend Lily. Caw, motherfucker. Yeah, he modeled himself after Rekieta. For some reason, Lily, who takes pleasure in dancing in the graves of other people, as he did with me, as he attempted to do with me, for some reason, he's not dancing on the grave of Rekieta. I guess he doesn't like that his hero is just down in the gutter and is just overall a deplorable piece of shit. But then again, Lily is also a deplorable piece of shit. So maybe that's why. Hey Lily, how you been, buddy? You cawing? Having a good time? Caw! Fucking idiot. But back to like the stupid aloofness. I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt when he was fighting Kefals or whatever. But I said this yesterday on yesterday's stream. I should have never given this motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. I feel ashamed that I even defended him at any point or whatever. It's like, cause why? What was the point? There's no fucking point. Now I kind of see it, and it was all for nothing. Like, what was the point? Why would this massive fucking heap of garbage? All right, why would I ever, like, if all this was shown to me, right? Specifically now, right? If I would have known this is gonna be Rekieta in a few months, then like, you know what? Tough luck. I hope Lucas beats you in this. Probably the best thing. Honestly, if Rekieta lost his channel, if you really think about it, maybe his life would have been better. Maybe he wouldn't have let his kid have cocaine. Maybe Lady Rackets and him could have gotten the family working again. Maybe he wouldn't be on this, presumably, this divorce arc that he's headed. Maybe he wouldn't have been an irresponsible parrot. Maybe he wouldn't be Flaggett. Maybe he wouldn't be this, or that. Maybe it would have all been for the best. Maybe Lucas was the dark hero we needed this entire time. Man, that is fucked up, but holy shit. God damn, bro. All right, Rekieta. All right, keep being so aloof and above it all. Please continue.
Problem with Elissa clips or any other clip channel. Look, I talked about this the other day. There are some times when you go as a creator, you're like, fuck, clip channels, man. They make everything exist forever. Like sometimes you have that. But that's more lamenting the reality. Like clip channels will make shit exist, or they'll take things and it's out of the context that I think it should be in or whatever, but people see things differently. That's okay. I'm not fighting with any clip channel. I'm not striking any clip channel. I'm not telling any clip channel what to do ever. And Elissa has always had and will always have my permission to clip the show, to clip the local streams, whatever she deems will be a good clip. That's it. So hopefully we can put that fucking shit to bed. People make a lot out of a little.
Yeah.
I have no problems with.
Yeah. More projection. Holy fucking shit.
Clip channels existing. I don't have any problem with what they do. So,
Oh, fucking hell, man. That's Life. I feel like playing That's Life. Honestly, my what is it? Fuck. Who's the person who That's Life? That's Life. That's all the people say. Blah 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 in May, but I don't even blah 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 blah. Fuck. Sinatra. There you go, Sinatra. I feel like playing Sinatra to Rekieta just talking, bro. Or maybe My Way. I don't know.
I've talked about this before. It's kind of frustrating. When Elissa clips stuff from my locals, I don't particularly mind. Some people have a real problem with it because it is paywalled content, and that's a different discussion. But unless I really want to sue her for hundreds of thousands of dollars, copyright striking them is pointless. They really don't want to.
Oh, shit. This guy got so complacent. Oh my god, you're right. Complacency is the enemy of every man. And maybe woman on occasion, but mostly every man. Holy fucking shit. You got so fucking comfortable, didn't you? That's not good. That's not good. Let this be a lesson to anybody. Holy shit. I always try to find the silver lining in Rekieta. And it's like, yeah, this is the perfect fucking example of somebody getting really on top, all the way up there, up the mountain, at their peak, getting complacent, starts becoming a druggie, an alcoholic, going back on their values, their supposed principles, and then it all goes tumbling down. And that ego is dragging you right down there to the depths of hell. Man, that's going to kill my voice one day. It's going to be a sad, sad day.
Do that. I'm not the biggest fan of people clipping the locals content. I'm really not. But the practicality of fighting it is ridiculous. And it has a Streisand effect and it looks like bullying and all that stuff. And I don't have any interest in doing that. I have not threatened to DM, despite something that happened prior, where there was an implication that I might DMCA Elissa in regards to a specific clip, I had specifically said, I'm not going to be a dick about this. Would you please take this clip down? That's what I said. It had nothing to do with DMCA. It had everything to do with a whole lot of other factors. I'm not going to get into it or whatever. There was an implication or thought that I had threatened DMCA. I did not and would not. I don't tend to do that. I don't think it's the right move. And it's a really fucking expensive process to actually fight, because DMCA is about the proper filling out of a form, and the counter notification is about the proper filling out of a form. I'm not here to do that and spend a bunch of time on copyright shit. Whether I think it's fair use or not is irrelevant, okay? I've talked about this plenty of times. And more specifically, I have given Elissa permission to clip my streams. And I've given almost everybody permission to clip my streams. I just ask that, if they're going to do it, if they could just let me know, and that's fine. Okay? So that's the thing. And to be fair, when I asked Elissa to take the clip down, she did. So with that, that's okay. Baldo Gagger says, would locals have a DMCA claim on locals exclusive? Using this situation as example, locals be able to DMCA. Is it something that would need to be in the contract? Or there may be, I don't remember, but there may be some license ownership that locals would have that would give them the right to do that. I would prefer that they don't. Again, I don't really, even if it's legitimate, want to engage in a DMCA fight with anybody. I think even if copyright claims are legitimate, they are almost always bad business. Sacrificing a legal right or claim for the purposes of good business is a thing that has existed for a very long time. And personally, I just think they're really bad business in general. Now, there are certain times where it's definitely warranted. I don't know that clipping stuff out is that time. Some clips I would prefer not happen in general. Some clips I would prefer to have more context to them, but it's not my clips, and I have no fucking interest in micromanaging what other people choose to do. That is more work than I would ever fucking care to engage in.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have much work right now, huh, buddy? Oh, I guess it's a good thing you don't have much work going for you right now, huh? Fucking hell, bro. What is this? My legal defense is the framing.
State refused to.
Oh, these are the okay. Yeah, we can move on to these clips, but I need to enhance the audio, which I found out a way on how to do that. Chat. Holy fucking shit! All right, let me hit refresh on April real quick and see if she said anything. How's everybody in chat doing? I've been neglecting you guys. All right. Imagine how much of a cesspool that hot tub must be now, judging from the condition of the rest of the Baldo house. Yeah, a lot of you guys were seeing how he was, his fucking house, dirty kitchen, I believe you guys were saying. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, so April still hasn't said anything. Okay, cool. And Rekieta still hasn't said anything since the Grifty stuff. In terms of Grifty, or good pal Grifty, and I gotta move and find this. All right, because there's gotta find a little. We gotta give Grifty some attention. All right, we gotta give some of Rekieta's soldiers some much needed attention. I think we should do that in a second. So I'm gonna go and be a professional for once and get those. In the meantime, we're going to put the lovely BRB screen. I don't know how many of you guys are in here, but keep hitting that like button. You know, it helps out a lot. Let's see what we got. What can we play? Short mini intermission. 500 of you guys in chat. I don't know how many likes we got on this stream, though. But surely we can get a good amount. A little over 250. Surely we can get that. So real quick. While we wait, let's play this one. I'll be right back.
Can you see what's written on my face? I don't think it's something you can place. I don't want you to read my open book. Can you see what's written on my face? Shut my mouth when I talk, when I stir, something rocks, it's the ground when I fall, and it hurts, fizzles off. Do you know what I mean? When you feel like you want to scream, shut my mouth when I talk, when I stir, something's wrong. Can you hear the words that are left unsaid? Can you speak with a broken mouth and head? I don't want to understand your wrath. Can you hear the words that are left unsaid? Shut my mouth when I talk, when I stir, something's wrong. It's the ground when I fall, and it hurts, fizzles off. Do you know what I mean? When you feel like you want to scream, shut my mouth when I talk, when I stir, something's wrong.
Okay. All right, I'm back. I think I found some stuff on our good friend Grifty. I believe the farmers are calling him Grubby for some reason. I don't know, maybe he just looks a little grubby. But man, these guys get a lot of fucking clips. Holy shit. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know if Grubby would be mad if I started like if I put any of the shit that they have on screen. I believe they have, I mean, to be fair, this is like a photo he put out there. I don't know why he would put this photo out there. He looks pretty terrible in it again. Like, he gives Crater Face a run for his money. Maybe I'll put it up. Apparently this guy made a video as well, defending Nick, saying, let's think with our heads, guys. Let's think with logic, not emotion. So I don't know. I don't know about that, though. Specifically now, because everybody in the Rekieta camp seems to be just fine with flagging. So I don't know if we're going to watch this person's video per se. But you got some interesting April Imholte has a Baypedia, apparently. So that's interesting. That's a thing. Baypedia, I believe it's like it's a horror-ish thing. I don't know. I found it. I don't know. Okay, so here it is. Courtesy of the farms. Again, I don't know. Oh wait, no, this is a Dabbleverse idiot. Okay, never mind. Okay. So let's see. So we won't show that. because I know these people. They actually, on that note, yeah, they actually flagged me for rightfully pointing out that Patrick Melton is a fucking pedophile. By the way, that's why I was out of commission for a little bit on Twitter. You know, so much for that free speech, pal. But yeah, apparently the Dabbleverse flagged me for rightfully pointing out Patrick Melton is a child enthusiast. Which I don't know why they're so touchy and why they defend child enthusiasm so much. I guess if that's their prerogative. I guess they're the pedophile version of the sector. People always wanted to be, what's the differentials, pal? I don't know. I guess, I mean, if you're defending Patrick Melton, who's lusting after 10-year-olds, you're a fucking pedophile. All right, you're one of two things. You're a pedophile like Vito and Patrick and Juju the cow, or you're a pedophile enabler and sympathizer like Nick Rekieta. So I guess choose your poison at that point, pal. But again, I don't know, man. It's just kind of weird. But this is one of Rekieta's last soldiers here, Baldo guarding the Grifty right here. So you got Grifty here. Saying, I believe in liberty, in an adult's right to choose what to put into their own body. I don't have to think it's smart. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, this guy definitely sounds like Rekieta. What the fuck, dude? All right. According to the interviews with CPS, what you believe, everything but that part. Also, children should be monitored around alcohol, prescription meds, OTC meds, cleaning supplies, and much, much more. They're around shit that can off them every day. If they negligently ingest any of that, charge the parents with everything you can. But until then, you ate criminalization pre-crime, like DUI, etc., etc. And he goes on. Jesus, this guy writes paragraphs to defend. This guy's like a fucking Redditor. I have not seen Reddit posts this impressive since Nicholas the Oreo. Jesus fucking Christ, that motherfucker too. Oh, and here it goes with the kiwi figs, the infamous kiwi figs. There you go. And he made this a pinned tweet, so apparently he's very proud of this. Okay, so Grifty says, I guess you kiwi figs need to hear this once again. You won't shame me into changing my position on Rekieta Law, ever. Only proven facts could... Only proven facts could do that, and they don't appear to be coming since, thank God, his kids were quickly returned to him. All but negating the worst claim. You're so fucking spineless, bruv. What is this shit? Holy fuck. Oh my god. I think you might be more fucking spineless than Craterface. Spectre! Craterface, do you remember when you and Nikki were opping me? Remember? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I bet you did. Did you forget when you were sucking me off too, Craterface? I bet you did. You forgot that too. I swear to God, bro. I try not to be like... I try not to be vengeful or petty about this shit, but I swear to God, it's like kind of cathartic to see like Craterface, Spectre, and fucking Rekieta going at each other. Like, they're both fucking fake as shit, and they're both fucking liars. And obviously, Craterface is only just disavowing Nick to try to get in with the people and stuff. But at the same time, to see the two fucking idiots that were fucking opping me, like 19-year-old me, it's just so cathartic. Because it's like, man, you guys were just working together, like, what was it? 5 years ago? Yeah, about 5 years ago and shit. Against me, of all people. And you guys were having a good time too. You were laughing about it on your little Discord calls and shit. And now look at you guys. Now look at you. Y'all are fucking killing each other at each other's throat just to look good. Fucking amazing. What is this? Okay, let me show. The relevant clip, the maths were too hard. Also to note his Uncle Paul is an engineer and a good friend of Ty Beard. Chemical engineering degree. At the end, he claims he had to get a job. More things at the Baldo thing.
Nick yelled at is watching. Lawtube Sean. He's cool.
The fat guy Nick yelled at is watching Lawtube Sean. He's cool. Lawtube Sean is cool. Is Sean actually in chat? Shout out to Sean if he is actually in chat. Wait, let me see if I can find him. ZM chat. Sean, you want a sandwich? I like sandwiches too. Sean, Sean is a nerd. I also like nerds. I like nerds like Sean. Sean! Oh, he stream sniped me. Hey, Sean! How's it going? I just going over some stuff here on the farms. Okay. He claimed to be making 27K per post-uni at Wells Fargo. Man, these guys pay attention to a lot of shit. I can see why Nick would mauled at them. My God. Okay. How's moving on to the clips, though? They do God's work here. Like I said, necessary evil. Sean, not Sean. Nick used to agree. But I guess not so much anymore. Let's see. Okay, I got the clips on. I got about 3. Unfortunately, these aren't titled, so it just says playback 1, 2, 3, and 4. But let's see. This is from the thing. And I think this is transformative enough, right? This is transformative. I mean, I'm adding, transformativeness. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put this up here. They're after that booty. Sean, you don't know what it's like, Sean. Answer the question, Sean. All right. Sean is in chat. He's stream sniping you while painting his model plane. Like a nerd. Sean, how dare you be such a nerd? How dare you be such a nerd that you're a competent lawyer that's respected by people because you act your age? How dare you? Don't you know? You have to be a rock star like Nick. All right. Gotta do 25 grams of coke, a little bit of crack, put your kids in danger, fuck up your marriage, and broadcast it to the internet. That's when you're really respected, you nerd. What are you, a nerd? You and your fucking glasses. My God. I mean, look, bro, I think it's fucking ridiculous that the Cope for so long was calling Nick a rock star. And now Nick is just like, yeah, that's right, I am a rock star. Fuck these nerds in Lawtube, you know? What a fucking guy, man. What a guy. Okay, so this is playback 1, so it's about 3 minutes. We'll see what he's doing. This is from his local stream. The stream that fucking Elissa had to take down all these clips, basically, and she had them all ready to go on her channel. And this was around the time that Nick started, like, getting, mad. Very, very mad at the internet, if you will. And then he threatened. So luckily these clips were preserved. But go show Elissa some love. Elissa clips, all one word. And hopefully she can keep doing what she's doing. Because I said this time and time again. It wasn't for her. I don't think a lot of the Rekieta stuff would come to light either. And it wasn't for her. I mean, I sure as fuck wouldn't be able to make these streams. All right. So again, go show her some love. Keep supporting her clipping.
There was so much opportunity to have fun through a lot of this, and it got burnt by angry, sad people. And here's the thing, look, I get that some people feel betrayed in some way, and I'm sorry, I don't see it. Because I didn't tell anybody on some promise other than the 5,000 locals gift, which, believe it or not, that will happen. If I die doing it, it'll happen. But a whole bunch of crazy shit has been alleged, and I'll get around to addressing all of it as I can. But there's a duality where people want you to. They say don't talk about your personal life. So then you don't talk about your personal life, and then they're like, you lied about your personal life. It's actually, it just wasn't your fucking business. And it doesn't affect you in any way. That's the amazing thing, is that outside of maybe some content variations that happen when one person goes on a crazy tirade, it didn't affect anybody at all. So I didn't scam anyone for a charity or anything like that. I don't even know how to do a crypto thing, I would do one of those crypto scams. Those seem great. But I don't know how to do those. I'm not tech literate in that way, so that didn't work. Put you on a pedestal of their own making, and you failed the anime headcanon of you. Just like you always said, judges are just personal.
What this anime hate, man? It's so discriminatory to the anime fans, the weebs. Weeb lives matter, pal. Okay? What the hell? What is this? Also, Nick, you grifted like the entire anime community for like fucking 3 years, my dude. Like, what? How can you just do this, man? How can you do this, Nick? Ugh, good guy Nick, though. Good guy Nick. Never told a lie. Never screwed anyone over.
Nick is just a dude on the internet. I don't know why people are so hung up. Me either. And I'm just a fun, happy dude. Like, that. Not right. Not lately. Reasons.
I'm a fun, happy dude when I'm not threatening other people and telling them that they should get fucking beat up and, you know, offed and shit. I'm just I'm still the cool guy on the internet, guys. Come on. Come back. Come back. Come back.
Caesar Day, thank you. I'm glad you don't feel betrayed, because I didn't betray you. And I wouldn't. I like you guys.
I didn't betray you guys. I just lied to you guys for like 5 or so years, you know? It's no big deal. You know, I just went back on every principle I pretended to have. It's not a big fucking deal, guys, you know? It's Lawtube's fault, actually, and it's that damn Sean's fault. Sean! That guy. It's all that guy's fault. He's a fucking nerd. What a nerd. Did he actually did he ever block Sean out of curiosity? I swear to God, I'm onto like this theory that Nick is just a glutton for punishment at this point. Right? Like he'll block everybody else, but he won't block the people that like felt him every single fucking time. I don't know. Maybe he is just a glutton for punishment. This guy I'm not even joking either. He gets felted by like every legal attorney here. Like fucking Sean. Recently, like just every fucking post he tries to be like, "Hey, I got him," and then he doesn't, and then he does it, and then it's just no, you just got felted again, my man. So yeah, maybe he is just a glutton for punishment, huh?
Doesn't make sense to betray you. One of the issues I always had was that there's a bunch of stuff I didn't talk about. Because it wasn't ever meant to be public. It's not that I didn't want to talk about them, the stuff. It's stories that involved other people, and it's other people, you know, I respect the wishes of other people on stuff like that. But I like
that is some major cap right there, by the way. You could just so freely lie like that still. That's crazy, bro. That's insane.
I like talking about stuff. I don't really care what people know. Someone decided to make public a lot of things that were not supposed to be public. And along with that came a lot of lies. And I have the truth. And the reason you'll know what the truth is because I'm just not fucking ashamed of much of anything.
Well, that's probably one of the truest statements he's made. He truly has no fucking shame. That's for damn sure.
Because again, it wasn't anybody's business. But yeah. So, I have fun stories to tell coming up. I always hated not telling them. So, I'm looking forward to that. Some of them are going to have to wait till the court cases are over. Let's just say there's been some dishonesty out there.
Oh, is it coming from you? Because, you know, that's definitely checked on those. Oh, we got to check there. Are you doing the whole, you know, like, fuck, what's the word? I'm blanking on it, chat. When he's doing the thing and he's trying to blame it on someone else, the projection thing. Yeah, I believe that's what you got. He's doing the whole projection thing, maybe. I think. I am both like, I'm dreading this, and I am so fucking hyped for it as well. Like, I'm sure he's gonna like make a bunch of shit up. He's gonna tell a bunch of stories. I have no doubt he probably will. I'm dreading it because it's probably going to be a shitstorm. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot to fucking take apart as well. And we just had that Rekieta week. Like, I mean, again, you would think that I wouldn't be complaining and shit, but you gotta understand, he says so much retarded shit that it's fucking difficult that I have to compress these things in either like 10 to 20 minute videos, right? Thank fucking God for people like Breaking Baldo News and the Kiwis, because they make it even easier, but I still gotta fucking piece things together. And it's like every fucking day with this guy. He throws a fucking temper tantrum. Apparently he still stalks his fucking old lawyer friends, even though Nick claimed that he never had any fucking online friends because he's cool like that or something. I don't know. Maybe he tweaked that and changed it like halfway through. I don't know. He's just fucking just kind of a weird, erratic guy right now, which I don't blame people for thinking he's back on the stuff because of that. So let's video playback number 2. Clip number 2 runs about 5 minutes, so let's see what's going on here.
Hey, you know what? I realized something today. There are people out there that didn't get bullied enough.
Oh shit, here it is.
And they're still fucking nerds.
Oh my god.
So they can get lost. I'm tired of it. I wouldn't talk to these people in normal real life. And so like if you want to talk to me, like I don't care who you actually are, but have some common fucking decency, because I will have common decency with other people. When I find out that someone's just a fucking nerd with no joy in their life, I don't want them around anymore. So they're gone. And you'll know what I mean. I don't mean like, oh, I'm a nerd because I like books. I mean, you're a nerd because you're a fucking nerd. So get out.
What the fuck?
And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, you got joy in your life, but you're gonna say that. What a total fucking professional, man. Well, I guess he doesn't have the law in his name anymore, and he's not. Oh, I guess it fits. He's just the guy. He's just a bad, just a bad guy. Well, I don't even know if he's a bad guy. He's more like a clown at this point. Jesus Christ. Like, a lot of mixed emotions. Like, I hate that he's put his kids through this. I hate that he fucking threw everything away. He had everything kind of delivered to him on a silver platter. As many people have said, he had it all, and he just pissed it away. But at the same time, holy fucking shit. This right here is top lolcow content. I would go as far as to say it's probably one of the last bits of lolcow content you'll get in the sector, or at least major lolcow content. This is probably going to be it. I mean, Ralph, you can only get so much out of him now, but it's all the downhill from here, and he still has stories. Nikki still has some Baldo tales to tell, so there's going to be that. I'm sure he's going to continue to stalk Sean everywhere he goes. I'm sure he's still going to continue to stalk his old Lawtube pals, wherever the hell they go. So, I don't know, man. It's interesting.
Good with it.
But he's got joy in his
make
life,
sure,
so it's okay.
That I was comfortable saying that. Very much so. Yeah, it was really refreshing. It was good. It made me happy to do that. I have never blocked people on Twitter. I don't think... I may have an errant block in there somewhere, but I don't think I do. In something like 6 years, I haven't blocked anyone. And today I just started blocking a whole shitload of people. And it's so great. Oh, so good. And I'm going to do it again. As they, show up and waste my time, I'm just going to start blocking people. I gave them long enough. I'm done with them. And that makes me really happy. And I found out that that's something that I should be focusing much more on in my life is joy. Those range cultists really deserve it. Dude, it's unhealthy.
I thought you said you had, like, a bunch of joy, like, literally, what, like a minute ago? Or maybe I misheard that. I could have sworn he was, like, talking about how joyful he is and shit, and now he's just like, well, actually, no, I don't have joy. I'm trying to get joy by I don't get it. Also, what is this weird talk of wasting your time? I mean, you don't have to reply to literally everybody. You know that, right? Shit, some people you just block for just mentioning you, like Breaking Baldo News, right? They just point out how you're a fucking idiot, and you just block them. And it doesn't even make sense, because you block them, and then you're still stalking the replies. I've seen you do this in real time. I even asked you, don't you have this person blocked? Why the fuck are you here? right? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, why block them if you're just gonna stalk them later on your alt account? Which, by the way, I knew you had an alt account. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out, but holy fucking shit, Nick. This is pretty pathetic even for you. I don't... Holy fuck, man.
Healthy. Like, there are some people out there who just like are really, really into it, which is fine. I just don't need them on my timeline shitting up every post I make and every reply because, you know, I've got other stuff to do and other stuff to talk about.
Yeah, okay, bud. Yeah, yeah, I got other stuff to do and talk about, you know, like making an ass of yourself for the 100th time. Or malding in an Xmods DMs, or stalking your old Lawtube pals, or trying to smear your old Lawtube pals, or stalking Sean and continuously talking about his body over and over and over again. Or hey, going to Aaron's chat and talking about his penis. You know, that's a great use of your time there, bud. You're right, man. Who are we to waste the Baldo King's time? Crazy, crazy. You're right, Nick. We're wrong. We're wrong, chat. We're wrong. It's all our fault. It's the Kiwis, the A-logs, our fault. And most importantly, that nerd, Sean. It's all our fault, chat.
And they make it difficult to even have conversations with people. So I got rid of them. And yeah, man, these people are joyless. They have no concept of like comedy or humor or self-deprecation in any real capacity. And they're always so fucking serious. And it's like...
The same guy that freaked out over one troll comment is saying this, by the way. I just want to point out. You know, we read the DMs earlier today at the start of the show. You know, the Kalia DMs. Same guy that freaks out over one troll comment is saying this, by the way. I just wanted to point that out.
It's like, why? Why can't you guys... Like, you can't... They'll take a joke all day, except for when you actually make one. Then they won't take a joke anymore. Then they want to call the fucking police because of jokes or whatever. It's like, oh my God, when did the internet police show up to everything? It's like, oh, look, that person, they're talking and I don't like them. Okay, cool. I am tired of it. The other thing that makes me laugh is I know it's going to fucking bother them being called nerds.
Oh, you've got to be
Because it
shitting
always
me.
will. That's the funny thing about nerds.
Oh,
they're always bothered when they're reminded that they're nerds. The internet removed the ability for someone to get punched in the fucking mouth.
What the fuck? Chad, I need a second. Holy fucking shit. That's insane. This guy is fucking insane, bro. This guy is fucking insane, chat. There's just... What is this? This has to be a work at this point. This has to be... Oh my God. It's either so much the lack of self-awareness or he's just fucking... He's... Dude, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Alright, I'm trying to regain my composure. I'm trying to come back, chat, okay? Here's a joke. Nikki is clean and sober and truthful. Okay, that's a good one. That's getting pinned. Null said he contacted April's lawyer and offered money for the body cam. Oh yeah, I think I heard that. Was that on the Mad at the Internet segment? I think I might have heard that, or maybe I saw it just on my timeline or something. So I mean, good stuff. His law panel, he promised money to could join a class action with Monty. Cue the movie clip of the kid chasing on his bike. I want my $2. Pay up, Nick. Fun fact, if you don't find the same sandwich joke funny the 100th time Nick says it, that means you don't have a capacity for comedy. So true. We're just unfunny, joyless people, chat. That's what we are. We're just the unfunny, joyless people. How dare we not laugh at the same sandwich joke for the 100th time? Chat, we're the ones in the wrong here. The nose knows best. Say that 3 times. The nose knows best. The nose knows best. Ugh, how did I fuck that one up and I didn't fuck up the nose knows no bounds? What the fuck is wrong with me? Holy shit. Alright, let's keep playing this. Last we left off, Nick was talking about assaulting people again. Total joy in this guy's heart, by the way. Talking about physically assaulting people while saying he has joy in his heart.
And it made these people think that they were like cool. It's like, all right, you're not though. Like I've seen you people. You don't.
Are you talking about your Baldo guards like C Goody and fucking Grifty? Because I've seen them too, and on that rare Baldo agree. I got to agree. I've seen Grifty. He looks terrible. I saw Crater Face. He kind of looks fucking awful too. So if you're talking about the people defending you, I completely agree. But you know, I don't know. I don't know if that's who you're referring to. But Jesus, Nick, Jesus. That's all I'm gonna say. And now I'm gonna play the clip again.
You don't fit in at a brothel. You don't fit in anywhere. That's why you're on the internet all day. That's fine. Stay there. Just don't talk to me about how I live.
Okay, I'm sorry that I'm continuing to pause this. I'm just saying that the guy that's on the internet all fucking day in other guys' chats, in other people's chats, is saying this. Okay? I'm just pointing that out. Alright? That just...
Because I like my life way better than that. It's amazing. I don't give a shit anymore about other people's, like, imposition of my personal policies. I didn't block people because I didn't want to block people. Well, 7 years of retards, I'm going to block them. Oh, he's a paying customer? Okay, go. Don't pay me anymore. Sorry. Like, I just don't care.
Wow. Wow.
I really do appreciate all.
Nick, whatever happened to the consumer being right? Whatever happened to you? Weren't you like saying that? Wasn't that another thing you would always say? The consumer. We gotta whatever the fuck you were saying. I can't even keep up with all the shit you've gone back on at this point. Holy fuck.
All of you. Every single person who stuck with me through all of this stuff. But if someone's going to be here just fucking bitching, goodbye. I'm done with it.
Says the biggest bitcher here. Holy fucking shit. No self-awareness. That is the issue. No self... You know how many problems could have been resolved for this guy if he had just a hint of self-awareness. The biggest bitcher here is talking about people bitching. Oh my god, amazing. Fucking amazing. This is like cinema. This is some weird fucking cinema, bro. But it's, I don't know. It's kind of beautiful in its own way. Holy shit.
Again, I'll say it one more time for those in the back. When the government can take your kids,
here you go again.
None of this other shit matters. People are toxic.
I got a question, and this is a question I would have posed to Nick if he showed up in the chat. Did the government plant the 25 grams of coke in your place? Was that the government? Did the government tell you to have a relationship with two strangers while your kids were in the house? Did the government do that? Just curious. Did the government make you have your coke stream where you jacked off in the camera? You know, that one thing that's always used against you and shit, where you know, God knows what the fuck you did. I mean, some people think you did heroin. Some people think you just snorted a little bit. I don't know. But we know that you were jacking off there for some fucking reason. It was kind of weird. Kind of fucked up. Did the government do that too? Just curious. I don't know. I mean, this whole angle with the government seems like a stupid fucking deflect that Robert fucking Barnes gave you, and now you're just leaning into it. I mean, it's just so fucking stupid too, because didn't you call Barnes an idiot? Okay, well, you did call Barnes an idiot, but you basically implied Barnes was stupid for saying that, and you try to distance yourself. But now you're back. You're just back on the government. I don't know, Nick. Also, whatever happened to Officer Pomplin? Didn't you lick the government's boot in order to get to Aaron? Just some simple questions. Like I said, I just want to ask Nick questions. All right, that's all I want. I'm not even going to ad hom him. I'm not going to be confrontational. I just have questions. That's all.
They're not good for your life. You fucked with one too many streamers. And they're unappeasable and joyless. So they can just go.
Okay, Nick, that's lovely. That is lovely. Okay. Holy fucking shit. Like I said, it's, oh, fuck. How many of these fucking things do we got? We got 2. Okay, this one's 3 minutes and this one's 7. All right. Well, this one will be pretty fucking quick. How's everybody holding up? The government made him do the cocaine. That's so fucking true. That evil government. No, but like seriously, how the fuck can he just say this? And it's like, dude, who made you do the coke? Who made you do all these drugs? Who made you scream it's not true? You know, who did that? It was you. It wasn't the government. What are you saying, that the government works with Kiwi Farms and Null? What are you gonna say next? The fucking Sean's in it too? Sean is working with the government, the farms, and Null. Yeah, the saddest part is I think his his brain has deteriorated to the point where he probably would say that. That's the saddest part about all this. Okay. Let me go for this 3-minute clip right here. I wonder what this is. It's all a surprise because they just say video playback, but okay. Let's see.
Oh, and anyone who thinks that I gave cocaine to my
is.
child or that my child actually ingested any cocaine is fucking retarded. And you should kill yourself.
Whoa, buddy.
Unironically. Yeah, a little...
I love how okay, so the thing is, he's acting like he's so above it in these 2 clips and shit back to back, and like, you're all nerds and it gets to you. Nothing gets to me. All right, and then he just goes in here and it's like, he's like, oh, by the way, you should all off yourselves. By the way, if you think this or whatever, it's like, all right, buddy, calm down. Holy shit, you're dude. You see what I mean? This is what makes it difficult for people to believe you. You make it so easy for them to tell you're full of fucking shit, right? You're not even funny. You know, some people that are full of shit, at least they can be funny, right? You're not even funny. You make like 100, the same 100 actually, not even creative about it. You make the same 100 sandwich jokes, and you expect us to be like, ha ha, ha ha, Nick, you're so funny. Ha ha, yeah, that's how you're gonna get us to go on your side and hate on Sean. Ha ha, oh, sandwich jokes, so funny. It's like, oh my god, man. Oh my god. Meanwhile, everybody can think of 1,000 jokes about you, and you know what the saddest part is? They're not even really even jokes, right? They're leaning more towards truth, because guess what, Nick? You are the fucking joke. Crazy, huh? Crazy. Well, let's just run that back one more time.
Oh, and anyone who thinks that I gave cocaine to my child or that my child actually ingested any cocaine is fucking retarded, and you should kill yourself. Unironically. Yeah, a little tired of that one. Oh, you did this. No, I didn't. And when we found out about the test, we demanded a retest. We asked them, please, like, help us figure this out. The state refused. The state refused to retest the child. We believe there was some sort of error in the testing process. Also, well, there's something to cover at trial if it comes down to it as well about that. But
oh, and by the way, just on the mention of trial, I do recommend anybody that wants to watch this shit show of Nick's potential trial and shit. Oh, of course, watch me. We're gonna be watching it, of course. We're gonna see some interesting stuff, I bet. But also watch Sean of Potentially Criminal. He's genuinely, I was watching the Omnibussy, right, with April and shit. I was just tuning in or whatever. I didn't think it was gonna go on for too long, and it didn't. But it was a pretty good time. I liked it. And then he had Uncivil there, and he had Nate jump on. It was a good time. I was doing it while I was eating a sandwich. Funny enough, okay, it was good. It was good. I liked it. It was a good time, and it's good to get actual good insight from people that, one, don't act like fucking children having a temper tantrum. 2, aren't like fucking coked out of their mind while they're trying to fucking waffle a bunch. And 3, it's just, I don't know, it's good vibes all around. So if you do ever want to see this train wreck, of course, watch your friendly neighborhood Sen, but also watch Potentially Criminal. Fun stuff, fun analysis, good analysis.
Eventually, probably talk about publicly, but for now, it's got to remain under wraps. But let's just say that there's an alternative explanation. But the one explanation that makes the least sense is the one that the test says occurred. Yeah, Mr. Miyagi, Dick is suspicious of anything that doesn't make sense. That test doesn't make sense. We're
really gonna use Dick Masterson's fucking judgment? Really? Like, are we really gonna use Dick's? Okay. Alright. Alright.
We wanted to know what happened, right? Lady Raggets and I wanted to know what happened because that's our child and we had concerns about it, and we know it didn't happen. But that's not the only false test that's happened in this case, so it's crazy. Oh, by the way, let me just say this. Literally all of the kid shit is bogus. All of it.
It's a problem with that, though. Anytime Nick says something's a lie, not true, bogus, it ends up being true, chat. So, you know, Diddler Dax is the expert, right? Yeah, exactly, man. He's the expert. You can trust Diddler Dax. All right, that's where you get all your fucking insight. Fucking hell. No, it's just, dude, that the jokes kind of write themselves at this point. Because it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Did that really come out of your mouth? Like, Dax said that it didn't look right, and I trust his judgment. It's like, what are you talking about? You're such a fucking... Oh, you're such a goofball. Like, oh, yeah, like, it doesn't... It's just so stupid. It's like, you're trying to actively discredit the Lawtube, right? People you don't like, right? While at the same time, in that fucking same breath saying, oh, but I trust Dax. Dax is right. Dax said that it didn't seem right, so I believe Dax, and he's right. What? Why would you believe Dax? What has ever made you think that Dax is worth believing in some way, shape, or form? You are a tard. You are a class A tard. Holy fucking shit. This is what I'm talking about, chat. The fucking jokes just write themselves at this point. Crazy. Oh, I'm going a little crazy now. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Pull it back, Sen. Pull it back.
Anything where the kids are like hungry or like dirty or stinky or whatever, any of those reports, those are all fucking false. None of that happened. None of that was true. People make a big deal out of my 6-year-old. People make a big deal out of my 6-year-old. Asking the police officer to help her get clean clothes. They're like, see, dirty child. It's like, no, she had just woken up for the day. She was still in pajamas. She needed to change into clean clothes because our kids do wear clean clothes.
Who the fuck is ringing him?
All that shit is entirely fake. The amount of money spent on food in this house, yeah, they're not hungry. They can all cook for themselves. It's insane.
Wait, so
hey, that's how it goes.
Wait, so the 6-year-old can cook for themselves. Okay, that's cool. Awesome, Nick. Good fucking logic. I love how he just mentions the 6-year-old and then like the follow-up sentence is like, there's food. They can all cook for themselves. Is an inner Ethan Van Sciver? Uncle Van Sciver just came out of him for a second. Oh, kids can cook for themselves. Okay, they can do I'm trying to work on that Sean Connery impression because that's about the most fucking I don't want to say redeeming quality, but like that's the biggest thing that stands out to me about EVS. Again, I don't know much about him. I know a lot of people don't like him. I'm kind of starting to see a little bit why he makes himself a little bit hard to like. And it doesn't help that he's doing crack with like homeless women now. But you know, I see a little EVS coming out of you, Nick.
Knows.
Okay, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Let's just put that there. Holy fuck. Alright, and now video playback for this clip. 7 minutes. And this is gonna be the longest clip so far. I wonder what's in here. Oh boy, oh joy. What else can we see from Rekieta at this point? Let me check if there's any updates. The April vague posting continues. Is there anything else here? Okay. It doesn't seem like anything new has come up. Yeah, okay. I actually want to read this one. What is this? It's Captain Manning. Somebody says, truthfully, I don't care what happens to Aaron and April and all this, even Kayla for that matter. I only care about what's in the worst interests of Nick. I support anything that leads to the funniest and weirdest outcome for Nick, so I hope everything flips on him. I hope even his dog flips on him. That dog has seen too much. Oh, it's the dog! The dog was mentioned earlier today. I said, I'm such a fucking shit talker. I said, well, I didn't see that dog. The only dog I've seen in Rekieta's house lately is April. Every time she goes to her hearing on Zoom, her Zoom call and shit. That's the only dog I've seen. But I haven't seen the other lovable one, right? So Captain Manning says the funniest outcome would be that he burned everything down for pussy. That pussy burns him in the Jesus. Dude, that would be pretty fucking funny. Fucked up, but funny. And also, you know, after the Dear John thing, mean words are the last thing Nick should actually be complaining about. Okay? Let's see. He said, I might actually die of laughter, so that would be a small silver lining for Nick, I guess. So referencing the Dear John moment. And this other person said, Nick has his devilish ability to make everyone around him, including himself, retarded. Is this demonic possession or is stupidity a virus? And then Manning says, I would say he's charismatic when he wants to be. You see that trait in a lot of cult leaders. Once you get past that, you start to see who he really is, though. And it's ugly. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love all the... By the way, I just want to fucking acknowledge, I love every tag used for fucking Nick. It's like alcoholic, dark face, child abuse, cuck degeneracy, Dick Masterson, Dino Died, Discord, drug addict, druggy, drunk, F's. It's YouTube, but you know I would say that word. Gay, get a lawyer, hypocrite, live streamer, twitch.tv, unfit father, YouTube, and zoo sadist. Whatever that is. What does that mean? I'm kind of scared. Okay, well, that was the last update there. I guess we can move on to the clip now. Let me check Rekieta's Twitter account actually and see if he's said anything. Has he said anything? He's been fucking bleeding followers. I've noticed that. Probably because they don't like his spurgy antics though, and I can't say I blame them. Let's see, what else do we got here? Okay, no. Okay, it doesn't seem like he's done anything. April looks like she's been kind of quiet. Okay, just checking everything, making sure everything is good. How's everybody in chat doing right now? Kids being able to cook doesn't mean they should have to every meal. Besides, that's not the biggest issue. Nick was probably driving them around while tired and high. That's another thing. Good pointing that out, by the way. That is another thing, because if you remember, I don't know where this came out, but it was like, yeah, he doesn't drive while he's like sober, at least not all the time, right? And again, you gotta really think about it. Like, is he irresponsible enough to do that, to like, drive while he's like, high or intoxicated? The scary thing about that is, yes, he is. he'll deny it, but we already know, like, if he denies something, it's usually, you know, true and shit. And God fucking forbid, if he, again, this is not moral effing or anything. I try not to do that at all. But still, like, the thought of, like, you being drunk or high and taking your kids somewhere, which is why this is a big deal, Nick, in the first place. This isn't about people making a big deal out of nothing. There are legitimately some people, believe it or not, and I know it's hard to believe, that actually gave a shit about you. I know, that's crazy. How can anybody give a shit about a massive fucking piece of shit like Nick Rekieta? Crazy. The world works in mysterious ways. But I'm sure there are some people that legitimately gave a shit about you, which includes some of the fucking Lawtubers that you spat on at this point, right? That you continuously stalk, harass, and try to discredit. So it's like, when they're saying, hey, get clean, sober up, do this, this, and that, it's just, it doesn't, you gotta understand, even like some of your fans, it wasn't coming from a place of malice. It wasn't to dunk on you. The narcissist in you might have thought otherwise. But it really is, like, you know, it is a scary thought, you know? I don't know. I just think that he needs to wake up, but I don't think it's going to happen. Sadly. Right? Like, I think I said this yesterday too. It's like, the real victims in all this, it's gonna be his kids or whatever, right? It's just kind of sad to see. I wouldn't want to be in that position, right? That's why, like, imagining if I was, I'd be like, yeah, that would affect me. I don't know how Nick and his remaining fan base can so confidently put their chest out and say, oh, this isn't going to affect anybody. You know, you guys are just being nerds. You're prudes. Let me be a rock star. Yeah, but no. You're not a rock star. You're just an irresponsible parent throwing a temper tantrum online, having a midlife crisis. Those are the accurate ways to describe you. But the 7-minute clip, Rekieta, no idea what he's going to say here. Let's find out.
Was there any end in sight yet? I have a settlement conference on November 25th. Ending before that is really unlikely. I guess it's possible that my appeal could go through. It's possible that Lady Rackets could get the warrant thrown out. If she gets the warrant thrown out, it's thrown out for me. It's possible that April could get the warrant thrown out. Does either Kayla or April getting the warrant tossed help your case? Yeah, any of them get the warrant tossed and we all win. Am I going to jail? Very unlikely. It's always possible. I mean, I get to talk about all this eventually, not right now. But the litany of shit and how the telephone game effectively works through government to just fuck you is amazing. It's amazing because, on the criminal side, you have some protections. In the family side, you don't. So they use everything against you, even shit that didn't happen, because they misread stuff. That's cool. I've said it a couple times, and we get to tell all this story. I'll explain it more thoroughly, but people always think of the conspiracy as like a grand thing that like the government is like, aha, we target this guy, but it's not. Cool thing is I actually found the multiple mini conspiracies and the evidence. It's not what some people believe. It's not like the government did not target me as far as I can tell and go, this guy is dangerous, we gotta blah blah blah. But they don't normally do that.
Well, isn't like, okay, maybe I'm misremembering, but wasn't that like the angle you actually took at one point when you were like spurging out in one of your streams and you were, trying to act cool and stuff? Wasn't that like the angle Barnes kind of took, or maybe he's still taking? I don't know. I could be misremembering, chat, because I could have. I don't know. I mean, maybe it could be possible just to give him charitability. It could be possible, but there's just so many layers of shit to this entire thing at this point, all caused by him mostly. So it's just really fucking difficult.
That involves too much. What happens is one or two people get a bug up their ass, and they just do something a little bit wrong, or they leave out something, or they accidentally switch a detail. And you're done. You're done. There's nothing you can really do about it either. You can try and argue. They'll never be punished. And the judges don't like to go your way, especially on drug cases, because of one very specific thing, like especially out here, right? Out here, there's one drug testing lab in the county. And the next closest drug testing lab is an hour away. And after that, it's another hour to the next one. So if they find a problem with the drug testing lab, every case then goes on the chopping block. So they're hesitant to find a problem with drug testing, because then all of the drug testing that they're doing becomes suspect. And that means that, people who maybe have a drug case or whatever that makes sense might be getting off. They might be able to use that problem. So in all the decisions about any drug testing lab are always like these limiting things, like, oh, it's only this one, like this is the only time it happens. Like, well, why do you have a bunch of decisions that go this way? But it makes it kind of difficult to fight and defend when you know the judge isn't going to go, he's not going to rule for you against a drug lab. It's just not. Maybe in a major metro area on certain cases, but out in the country when it's the only lab, no way. Not in a way that'll make the lab look at all bad. They're just not. They have no reason to believe you because they think you're a drug user. It doesn't really matter. That's what jury trials end up for, but the reality is a lot of the stuff in family cases especially should have been dealt with by judges as a matter of law, and they don't. And there's no jury. There's no jury in the family case. The judge has no interest in bucking the system. I can't wait to tell you about my case, though. I mean, win or lose, it doesn't matter. The stuff that's happened is stuff that should really trouble people about the system. And I have all the evidence to back it up. Like, it's not making it up. I've got recordings.
Chat. He says he's got the receipts. Okay? Do you think, chat, despite all the lies, all the fucking shit, right? And trust me, there's a lot of shit. Do you think there is a small glimmer of hope that the Baldo man will pull a W, like a rare Baldo W? Or do you think he's just talking out of his ass again for like the 100th time? I'm actually curious. So you have your lawyer demand the samples and send them out to the state to a reputable lab. There's no way a court can deny that. So what? There's nearly an hour to labs around us too. So what? Take your family and drive 2 hours to get your test. You're making no sense. Okay, I was hoping Nick was gonna be on to something, but it doesn't. It doesn't look like. Anyone wonder what he told the kids and why they had to stay at the grandparents for weeks? I'm guessing Nick has to believe his lies because it's what he told the kids. It's 8:55 again. He's always been nasty. He will never change. I didn't know a starfish could talk. Unprivate that stream and let's see the true stream. There were absolutely no drugs. The lab results were a lie. All the people lied but him. Interesting. As always, talking shit. Let's see. Anybody else here? Admitting you're the problem is the first step in recovery. That is true. Miss Taliana. That is very true. But that's very hard when yeah, it's very hard when the person that's in that position just kind of blames everybody else but himself, huh? Again, I don't think this fucking label on Nick is stressed enough or used enough. Like, you know, narcissism. Biggest thing that shot him in the foot throughout this entire situation. You know, he can't even be humble. It's always either it's some deflect, it's some petty passive aggressive shit. Recently it's weird because he's also taken this, you know, baiting kind of route, which is, it's just, it doesn't work when he's already kind of like tried to make somebody self-delete in the past, right? We can just go to that stream, you know, Dear John stream. You know, how the fuck can we have empathy for a guy that tried to do that to someone else, you know? And again, not even some moral fig about it. Just think of it logically, right? How the hell how can we be empathetic towards you when you've seen someone in that situation, probably worse, to be honest, and you're well aware of that, and all you're doing is reiterating how they're such a pussy for not being able to do it. Like, again, it's kind of like when you see these things, it makes it difficult to just even really empathize with him even a little bit, at least for me. What's really funny is that he attacks people on Twitter and begs for sympathy on his locals. Yeah, I mean, he does go out of his way to do that too. Would a family court look at the stream and get judgy about him saying certain people should be beaten? Maybe. Perhaps. Narcissists don't have the capacity to feel guilty. That is true. Real receipts would get him absolved. Yeah. Again. Okay. So, see what he has to finish up with. I think we are at 4 minutes and 57 seconds. So we got about 2 more minutes on this. Let's run it.
I've got the documents. I've got all this stuff. Not to talk too much about it, but I mean, one thing people make fun of is that the government says that they gave me my video and that I downloaded it on July, whatever. They didn't present evidence that they did that. The judge just accepted that they did that, but they never did. They have not ever given me a copy of my video, and they haven't gotten it from Rumble or YouTube. I can tell because I have the analytics, right? I can tell when the views stopped coming in, what day it was. Guess what? Views stopped coming in on the 21st because that's when I locked both of them down. There are no views on the 22nd. So that officer who said he watched my video absolutely did not. He didn't. He has lied.
Is he still on this?
But the state said, well, we gave Nick his video. And the judge said, oh, okay. And that's the reality of court. They didn't have to prove it. In fact, the judge came after us for not filing something to prove them out. The thing that my lawyer didn't file is actually great. That thing it's Supplemental Report 8, okay? Supplemental Report 8 includes 4 videos that the state sent me, actually Detective Pomplin, 4 videos that he says that he used to make the warrant request, right? Mind you, the warrant was signed by the judge at 4:06 p.m. on the 22nd, okay? That's important. 4 videos provided to me by the detective that the detective claims he reviewed to make the warrant request were all created after the warrant was approved by the judge. The lawyer tried to explain that to the judge, and he's just like, no, the state says it did this. But the state never provided any evidence that they gave it to me. They just said it. It's amazing.
That is truly amazing, Nick. And I wish you millions of dollars, okay, for your work here. Well, that's all the clips, chat. In between today and yesterday, we've gone through all the clips. I'm sure there's going to be more of a shit show to follow. Holy fucking shit. And honestly, oh my god, I probably should make one kind of like wrap up video, sort of, because I can, and I've said this before. I also want to like, along with the videos, make it a bit of an archive as well, digestible archive, if anything. And yeah, I mean, let me try to wrap it up now. And again, I can't stress this enough. Thank God for people like Breaking Baldo News. They did the nice little wrap up right here. The weekly roundup, so to speak. I read this yesterday, but I'll read it again. For those of you that weren't there yesterday, and you're here on night 2, you can still catch night 1. It's up. The stream is up. This stream will stay up as well. You guys have been great tonight. So let's read at Breaking Baldo News at Rekieta. Breaking Baldo News, the weekly roundup. What a week! Our editors here at Breaking Baldo News have been working overtime. The Baldo Bunker has been a hurricane of action, drama, and scandal. Here's what went down. Most recently, kiwifarms.net user revealed that Rekieta Law is, well, no longer a lawyer. Non-payment of bar association fees has cost him his Minnesota license. I thought you were so proud of it, Nick. Then there's Lawtubegate, exposing unpaid co-hosts who were promised a payday while Nick raked over $232,000 during the Depp trial while they never saw a penny. Nick self-admits he would be a crying drunk trying to manage coverage by himself, but he blasts his former co-hosts on Twitter as vindictive and that he paid them in influence. Who are you, Nick? A teen TikToker in a Californian coffee shop? Honestly, probably in his mind. The secrets kept pouring out when Legal Mindset exposed Nick's late-night chats with married women. Whoa, buddy. The secrets kept spilling as Kalia the Vampire shared DMs of Rekieta Law trying to pay for discreet medical treatment after a dancer mysteriously fell pregnant at the Hedonism 2 resort during his stay. Both April Anderson and Kayla Rekieta had big court days with charges flying high for drugs, firearms, and child neglect. TV's Will Heron won Scoop of the Week with the lovely reporter Concerned Citizen K inside the courthouse. She described the relationship between Nick and his wife as cold, awkward, and that his aura was dark. And for the cherry on top, Nick declared himself as a flagged cry-bully, issuing threats to clip channels like Elissa Clips for sharing his most iconic moments. I guess he doesn't like the highlights as much as his audience does. We return to a calm, low level of court activity for now. We are awaiting for the inevitable denied for his petition for an interlocutory appeal in his denied motion to dismiss. We also have 25 days until Nick's plea hearing. Will we continue to insist on his innocence? Or will he continue to insist on his innocence? Or will he finally accept his fate? Find out here on Breaking Baldo News. And here we go. Like, I again stress this enough. Very good work. Honestly, I don't know if it's one guy, if it's 2 guys, 5 guys, who knows? But very good work. I really, really do appreciate it, man. Everybody else, honestly, that covers this and shit. And we do a good service in a way. and the lovely members of the Senny Squad. Did you hear that Nick lost his ability to practice law in Minnesota? Yeah, we covered that. We covered that a little bit yesterday, and we covered that today. It's sad days for the Baldo, for the law pope. There's no longer law in there. So sad. But I think that is going to be all, chat. Somebody said that Sean was live. Sean's still live. Maybe we can raid him. I've been wanting to use this raid feature. Let us see. Let's see the raid feature. Where is it, chat? Edit. I believe it's the redirect. Okay. Other channels. Potentially. He was live a few minutes ago. Let's see. Maybe I'm spelling potentially wrong. Alright, let's try that. Why can't I find him? Choose a specific video. No, I can't find potentially criminal. Okay, let's painting stream, is that it? Or maybe I gotta Lawtube Sean. Dude, your show keeps getting better and better. You're improving consistently. Nice stream. Thank you. Really appreciate that. At potentially criminal. Okay, let me try that. Because it is the painting stream. Okay, let me try copying and pasting that. Painting stream. Okay. And it is maybe he doesn't have it available. Let me see. Oh, I found it. Thank God. Whoever fucking okay, found it. Thank God. All right, we got it. All right. Make sure you let Sean know that the Senny squad is rating or whatever. All right. So appreciate you guys coming by. You know, enjoy Sean's what is it? Painting stream. Enjoy Sean being a nerd. Remember. Great stream, Mr. Senegar. I like that name. Very, very nice. Appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys stopping by. We'll do a stream next Friday, usual time and place. We'll be doing some uploads, probably, I want to say. Try to make it daily, but we'll see. We'll see. This week looks like it might be a little busy, but we're still going to try. Anyway, guys, have a good rest of your day, wherever you are. And remember, Chiet, don't be a rackets.